That's it, we're live.
Uh,
We're live now.
I just sat down.
Hi.
There's a cat
I was waiting
there.
for you to sit down so that I could go live.
Ah.
Are you ready to be live?
Yes,
Because we're live now.
I'm live.
Hi.
Hello. Hello.
Magic happened.
Magic.
Oh, I was looking through the horror songs because we're going to do like a kind of like spooky themed game today. And I
Yeah.
saw there's a song called Anxiety.
Let's listen
So
to
I'm
it.
just going to play that. Yep.
Skip to the middle.
Yep, no, that's
See
it.
what
That's
happens.
Anxiety, Fiona.
Yeah.
They've
that's just the
perfectly
sound of
captured it.
Oh, that's not the sound of my anxiety.
It's getting there.
Mine's more jagged and deafening.
Anyway, hi.
Hello, everyone. Why are we playing something scary today?
No.
This is not what we planned.
No. Okay, so Fiona.
I can only hear in one ear again.
Oh, fix that. First of all. I need you to hear Anxiety from all angles.
Okay, I think I can
Okay.
hear it. Yep.
Fiona,
Zoe.
for the last several weeks we've been trying to play A Way Out.
Mm-hmm.
Last week I had an anxiety attack
Yes.
and it didn't go so well.
No.
And I thought this week I do want to finish A Way Out off. I do want to finish it. But
Oh.
this week I'm in I'd rather play something just bright and uplifting and something to just be fun.
And that's why we're playing
And
the anxiety
We're
music?
No, that's just a funny joke about
okay.
my suffering. So
It worked.
So yeah, what we're going to play today, Fiona, is something I've been looking at, something I think you're going to enjoy a lot.
Oh
Okay.
dear.
It's
You
the
say
game.
that
I'm going to have to turn
retrospectively,
anxiety off,
it's- yeah,
Fiona. It's really.
Hello! I can hear.
Wish I could do that in real life.
If only.
So, ha 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 ha. Monster Prom.
Okay.
Have you heard of it?
Yes, from you. Yes.
Right. Good.
That's all I know. I haven't looked it
Monster
up. I don't know
Prom.
anything extra.
Monster Prom. It's a multiplayer dating game.
You're
where
a
we're
multiplayer dating
all
game.
monsters and we're trying to find the perfect monster date for Monster Prom.
You're my perfect monster date for Monster Prom, Zoe.
I know, but you have to have some sense of like escapism here. You can't just
I
pick
cannot
me all
escape.
the time. I'm sorry. So
Let's
we're gonna
go.
play that instead.
Okay. Have you
It
loaded
would-
it?
yeah,
You haven't
I'm working on
you
it,
haven't
Fiona.
even loaded
I'm
Steam,
working on
Zoe.
it, Fiona. I'm
Come
working on
on.
it, Fiona.
Gosh.
Fiona, I have issues, right? And one of the issues is that I suck.
You can't
And
preload.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, now it's just a black screen. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
That's quite blinding on the eyes.
welcome to the Monster Prom, Fiona. Are you
Thank
ready?
you. I can't hear it very well, Zoe.
The music's very quiet, isn't it?
Yeah, I think maybe you should go to settings and, for
Well,
once,
that's pretty up
in the
there,
first
though.
time of history of our streams, turn the music up, Zoe.
Like that?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. Okay, Fiona. Are you ready for the Monster Prom?
Yes,
Are you sure?
I think so. I
Are
don't
you-
know what it's going to
Are you
entail.
sure you're sure? Okay, then, how do I... There it is. Got
Am
it.
I
Play.
already a monster? Is that why we're playing it?
How many players are we? We are
4 players,
2
Zoe.
players?
What about the other 2?
That was weird, don't do that.
That was weird, wasn't it?
So, Fiona, what we can do, because we started relatively early, I'm hoping we can do both a full game and a short game afterwards and fit it into this 2-hour stream.
Okay, sounds good.
Yes.
Let's do it.
You'd think that would be 2 60-minute games, but no,
No.
because of ad breaks.
Yes. Which we must do. It's the law.
Do you want to share the controller or do you
No.
want to have one each?
One each.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if that's a good idea or not either.
Just
but,
don't press unless you absolutely have to press. Because I
Okay.
know you, Fiona.
You
You
do
like
know
to
me.
skip things.
I like to press buttons, that's
You
why.
do. You really do. Ah. Spooky high school. The sweetest
no.
years of our lives.
Not high school. Sucks. Anyway, carry on. Can I press buttons?
Press A. Thank you. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are you?
Oh, now I get to choose who I
Yes.
am.
Who are
Okay.
you, player
Well-
one?
On the inside, I'm a pyromaniac,
Yes.
so I feel like that's appropriate.
Okay.
And then that leaves, I guess. Oh,
Oh, so what's your name? Very
oh,
good.
I get to choose it. Yes,
Very
you don't
good.
get to type it for me.
What are you choosing?
My name.
Oh, I see. That's not your name,
How do I
Fiona.
spell it? Oh wait, yeah, I guess I have to have another name. Hang on.
No, Fiona,
Yeah.
Fiona,
What?
Fiona, what are you doing? Choose your name. Choose your name. Just put a letter in. Put a letter in. Right. What's your name? Just put your name in. This isn't complicated. Come on, we have to fit in 2 games today.
Oh my god,
Fiona.
I'm so sorry.
What's that?
An appropriate monster name. Oh my god, I can't get out of this
Enough.
fast enough. I'm so sorry.
What are you doing? No, go back to that. Go back to that. Fix that mistake.
What?
Custom name.
Why? What's
Custom
wrong with
name.
that? I'm a monster, right?
No, custom name. Put in F. Right, now go to smaller case. Thank you. Now do the rest of your name. It's Fitty. Fitty.
I was gonna go for Fatina.
Okay.
I feel so rushed now.
Very good. Fatina.
Here we go!
Pronoun she. Very good. So I'm going to assume that that's some kind of ghost. That's some kind of fire elemental that you picked. That's a zombie. And this is a stitched together monster, which is me. Okay, so I'm gonna be Zoo.
See, I was trying to go for a knife, as in Fiona backwards.
Okay.
But you rushed me, so I panicked and went with Inoif. And then you didn't like that, and now we're stuck with Fatina.
We're
There you
good.
go.
I like that it has pronoun. Why can't I say the word pronoun? I like that it has pronoun options.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh god, no.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate Fiona!
Monster Prom! I'm so sorry, I thought you pressed the button.
You cannot do this to me.
I'm not touching your controller
You cannot.
now.
Why?
I don't know.
Don't skip things.
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to skip
I have
things.
to start all over now.
I thought that we would... I had to press it because you had to press it as well. I thought it was double confirmation,
you are player
so
one.
I pressed it once.
You are player one,
Oh.
so it uses your
But
input.
it says number 2.
Fiona,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I have to start over from the beginning. I have to.
No, you don't.
I'm sorry, but I have to.
The only bit you missed was Monster Prom.
Are you sure that's what
Yes.
it said?
Yes.
It didn't say Monster Hunt.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What was the full sentence?
I forgot the full sentence.
Oh
but
my
I know-
god!
I'm sorry.
I remember it almost clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Right, here's what you say!
Huzzah!
Huzzah! It's Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam DeLioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanour hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. Now, before you press A, Fiona, what strikes your fancy?
None so far.
Wow.
Don't know who they are.
These are the candidates for the Monster Prom, Fiona.
Okay.
You telling me you don't think Polygeist is super cool?
Well, they're all pretty super cool, aren't they?
Right. Well, good.
Yeah.
That's my one.
But
I'm
okay.
going there.
I didn't know.
I'm doing that one.
All right. All right.
It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date. And even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart.
Okay.
But, as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Another thing to point out.
Right,
Before we continue.
Yes.
Which somebody else has caught on in chat.
right.
Why is there a 400-year-old in school with a
He's
bunch
vampire.
of 20-year-olds? Yeah, why is he still in school?
He's a vampire.
It seems a bit weird.
He's a vampire.
It said 400.
He's a vampire.
Which makes it extra
He's a
weird.
vampire.
Vampires are fucking weirdos.
He's a vampire.
you're a vampire
He
who's
is.
over 100 years old, get out of school, alright? You're a weirdo.
So I take it you're Team Jacob.
Team neither! Oh my god! I thought it had died, Zoe. Why did you have to bring that up?
Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever, brought to you by Teen Wolf magazine.
What do you call a pun-loving pig with tusks and a place you dock sea vessels? A harbor.
Very good. I don't want text-to-speech on, Fiona. How do I turn this off
I don't
every
know.
time? I don't understand.
I don't know, Zoe.
God.
Alright, we're
This is
pausing.
why I get anxiety, because whoever's on before us just leaves it all in a mess and we have to sort it all out. Honestly.
Gosh, whoever was streaming
Absolutely
before
ridiculous.
us. Who was it?
The freaking cheek of it, honestly. How do I turn this
Who?
off?
That
How do I
one.
turn it
You
off?
press that button and then you go scroll down.
Absolutely Oh, honestly.
Yep. And then that one.
How do I...
Bottom.
You sure?
Isn't it the bottom of the page?
No, where is it?
I don't know. Ah, there.
Honestly.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Absolutely ridiculous. The
Got it.
state of these
We
things.
got it.
Bloody heck, Fiona. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Right, have you read this bit? I don't think you have.
All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways.
True dat.
Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are.
Zoe swore.
I'm just reading out the text, babe.
Oh. Oh.
Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats.
Oh no.
This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves.
Oh no.
Let's start! You're elected president for a day. What's the first law that you pass?
Do I have to type this out?
Let's say. Vitina, you're up.
Okay.
$1 bills will now include a picture of me and the inscription, "Beware too much awesomeness. My presidency might last a day, but my fame will last forever." Trivia fact, presidents don't pass laws, so is this a trick question or are you trying to just be an idiot? I read that wrong. You can deduct taxes by writing sonnets instead. Amount of taxes deducted are calculated based on the beauty of the sonnets. What would you go
All
for
of
if you were
these
president
are
for a
bad.
day?
I wouldn't do any of these things, but I also
Okay.
I'm really
now
not
at
sure
a certain
because
point,
I don't
Fiona,
know
you
what.
have to
Okay.
play within the constraints of the game.
Okay.
So
I don't know what
just-
presidents do really. I
Right.
don't know how American politics truly works.
Right.
So we'll go with that one.
Very good.
Your turn.
I'm elected president for a day. What's the first law I pass? It's the sonnet one, of course.
Of course it is.
The more
I thought
beautiful,
it was meant to reflect
the
your
more
true
beautiful
selves.
the tax deductions are, the more they get to deduct. Yay!
Okay.
So creative.
Uh-huh.
What would be the coolest prize you could find in your box of cereal?
An axe.
A sample of a more nutritious breakfast option, so people are encouraged to stop eating the colourful crap. The phone number of that sexy tiger on the front of the box. He's so passionate about breakfast and health that he's surely also a great lover.
Whoa. No.
A tiny piece of sharp metal, so every scoop will be full of thrill and danger. Okay, you just went straight for that. I, of course, want the phone number of that sexy tiger.
Okay. Okay.
If you were an ice cream, which flavour would you be?
Oh.
Double creme de la... I can't say that, Fiona.
Grey.
And meringues.
Grey? I don't know.
Rainbows and gummy bears. Meat. Success. Tequila and Coke, winky face. Spicy chocolate. No, chocolate on fire.
Don't like chocolate very much. I'm really tempted to go for meat.
Meat.
But also rainbow and gummy bears.
Was
but
mine.
It will hurt
Hands
my
off
teeth.
my rainbows and gummy bears.
So actually, oh, I don't like meringues. Oh fuck it.
Oh, you went for the sophisticated option there.
Yes, yes I
I'm
did.
going for rainbows and gummy bears.
Because even if I don't like it, it
Oh,
would be high end. So
I want an ice cream that tastes of rainbows and gummy bears.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pick that one.
you're strange.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Let's do this, Fatina.
Right.
You're up.
I'm going to set fire to the stadium.
The auditorium, class, the library, outdoors, gym, or the bathrooms.
I think it's best to play with fire outdoors. Where's the outdoors? How do I get there?
Out. You just.
This is not as
You just
simple
go
as you
up.
think.
You just
This
outdoors.
is- Oh, for fuck's
Outdoors.
sake.
Just. It's a tree, Fiona.
Zoe,
It's a tree.
This is
You
not
just
as
press-
simple as...
There we
right,
go. There you are.
right.
Okay. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy.
Yay!
You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there's like 300 people.
Gosh.
Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party.
Nice. This sounds just like me, doesn't it?
You gain +2 fun. To your,
Nice.
look at your fun stat up there, Fiona. You have 7
Yeah.
fun.
I am a fun person. Woo!
You notice Liam and Damien are talking to each other. Maybe you're a little jealous, so you decide to join them.
Okay.
Ugh, I know, right? The entire concept of slaying is barbaric, racially motivated, and deeply rooted in an abhorrent colonial mindset.
I find this person strange, knowing they're 400 years old
And their
at college.
outfits. Black on red, it's like bad cosplay as a fashion statement. I'm just pissed that they get such a cool name.
Okay.
You know, if I murder a dude, I'm just like a killer, but if one of them murders one of us, they're a slayer. Slayer's a metal band, the Killers is just post-pop baby shit. There was a time when I would have hotly debated the genre classification of the Killers with you, but they're popular now and so are obviously garbage.
Right.
And the same goes for Slayers. Someone really ought to put an end to this archaic practice.
Okay.
You mean by murdering all the Slayers?
He sounds fun.
We've tried that, Damien. We've been trying that for literally centuries. No, what we need is a new initiative. Something fresh, something modern, something like... Liam seems to be drawing a blank. But you're not. Your idea is simple, yet effective. Murder all the Slayers, or... Okay. Didn't even see the other one.
No, I think the other one would just be Blair.
I didn't read it out!
Oh fuck! Sorry.
Fiona!
Sorry.
I'll do you one better. How about instead of murdering all the Slayers, we murder all the Slayers? I don't care how many times you repeat yourselves, I won't be party to an unoriginal plan. But Liam, doesn't the very fact that it's so unoriginal actually make it the most original plan of all? You've opened my eyes to an entirely new type of irony. Go on. Damien explains his revolutionary new plan in detail. It just sounds like regular old killing to you, but Liam's eating it up. You gain +2 to your creativity and +1 to your boldness.
Nice.
Let's go.
That was me!
Zoe's turn. Now I can't skip things. Good.
Okay.
Whew.
I
Sorry,
can't go
guys,
outdoors
sorry.
apparently because you've taken that as an option. I'm gonna be a good little student and go to
Of
class.
course you are. Missed the rave, by the way.
I don't care. I have to do my studies, Fiona.
Okay.
That day, I listened to my elders and I learned valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, I forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at a high school. I gain +2 to my smarts. In the wake of all that, I overhear Miranda and Polly discussing a party?
Yep, that's our party.
Oh, Polly, I am terribly excited for your upcoming party. Oh yeah, it's gonna be sick. Hey, speaking of which, you got money, right? How about picking up some party favors?
Oh, I don't know
Oh,
what that means.
I'd be delighted. How many balloons should I purchase?
Yeah.
I don't care, just make sure you get enough nitrous oxide to fill them all.
Oh.
What's nitrous oxide? Is
Oh.
that something land dwellers breathe?
Is that what this game's gonna be?
What?
Oh dear.
Well, that's pretty much all I breathe if that's what you're asking. I don't know about that. How about cake? What kind of cake would you like? Cake? I think you're mispronouncing
What?
cocaine.
What the fuck is this game, Zoe?
It's Monster Prom.
I thought this was gonna be nice and innocent, and it's mentioning cocaine.
It's cocaine. Why'd you whisper that under your breath?
Because this is not what we do.
What do you mean?
This is a system shock.
Aren't I allowed to
You're-
broaden my horizons a little bit?
You chose this game,
Yeah.
and you
I
know
thought
about
it
this
looked
game?
cool.
Okay, if there are any viewers under the age of 18, please leave now. Thank you.
Now that that's done, cocaine, Fiona.
No, Zoe.
No, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced cake. I like mine with pink frosting.
I don't like frosting.
And I
on
like
my
mine injected into my eyeballs.
cake. This is meant to be high school, right?
Yeah. And speaking of eyeballs, I don't think we're really seeing eye to eye right now. Too true. Perhaps our friend Zozo can suggest a mutually agreeable use for my vast riches. I should get Polly a pinata. I don't want anyone to get hurt though, so the only really safe thing to fill it with is nice soft bags of cocaine. Or Miranda, you like clowns, right? I know this website that lets you hire clowns, firefighters, doctors, and tuxedo guys. It's called definitely-not-strippers.com, and
Go
it's
with that
100%
one.
legit. I'm
Go
doing
with that
that.
one.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
These men are really marvelous. Their muscle is so shiny. I think I'll. Whoa! Now hold up. Is that one a police officer? No police, none of my party. It's not a party if you can't do crimes in it. Come on, Miranda, let's ditch this creep. I don't understand what she's talking about, but you are clearly not to be trusted, my friend. Goodbye. Can you send me a link to that website, though? I tried to send her a link to the website, but the school firewall prevents you by actually setting me on fire. Wow, I lose 2 boldness and 1 fun. I am not. You know what? I thought I'd be all nice today. Do class, do some lessons.
Well, that's what you get. That's what you get, Zoe.
I wanted to do crimes. Let's trade places. Everybody chooses an animal. Say your choice out loud before we proceed.
Goat! Goat!
Okay. I choose...
If it comes up with goat, because it's just listen to what I've said, I don't want to play this game.
I choose the Eurasian beaver.
No! You shouldn't beaver again. Oh god, never
Right.
mind.
I say?
I have...
Player order is decided based on how strongly you would avoid eating the selected animal. I gotta say, I wouldn't avoid eating beaver.
I wouldn't avoid eating either of them. I hear... Oh wait, hang on! Oh no, Zoe, you did it! You fucking did it! Oh god.
What?
Oh, Zoe.
What?
No, I'm not going to be parlay to this. How do I do things?
Well, I'd say you go first because we're least likely to eat yours. How strongly we'd avoid
Why
eating
would we be
a
least
goat.
likely to
You
eat
wouldn't
mine?
eat a goat.
Yeah, I would.
You'd avoid eating the goat.
No, I wouldn't.
I would avoid eating the goat.
Why?
Because it's a goat.
Goats are tasty.
What?
What? I'm confused as to what your issue is here.
Player order is decided based on how strongly you would avoid eating a selected animal.
Oh, I'd
so,
probably
on a
rather
scale of
eat a
1 to
goat over a
2,
beaver.
would you rather eat a goat or eat a beaver?
Goat.
So you'd avoid the beaver more.
Yeah.
Whereas I would avoid the goat more
Okay.
and would very much eat the beaver.
You're trying to keep a straight face. I can see it.
My
but
face is very
nobody
gay.
else can see it.
My face is so
yeah,
gay
it's
right
very
now.
gay right now.
So we're at an impasse here, Fiona, so I think we have to do random.
Okay, random.
Okay. Looks like you go first.
I do. Hang on, I'm trying to hear in both ears again. There's
Sorry,
something
I
wrong
need to
with
fix
this.
that. We've got a bit of audio problems here, but hopefully it's fine for you guys at home. You good? Can you like
I
sellotape
can't-
or something
No,
to keep
I
it in?
can't tell where the issue is. I think it's to do with this plug, not the headset.
Right.
Sorry, it's very off-putting, only being able to hear in one ear.
Yeah. I'm
No.
sorry.
Oh, oh, might got
Move
have got
the
it.
move
No,
the
no, don't touch
okay.
anything.
Okay.
Oh no, it's gone again.
move like the jar to like that. Keep
Well,
it in
that's
place.
just made it worse.
No,
Sorry.
okay.
Let's do this!
Okay, well it's your turn, Fiona.
What am I doing?
So I guess you're choosing where to sit.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, what table are you going to?
With the loner, obviously. How the fuck do I move? There we go. Jeez!
You're taking a break from socializing to eat your lunch when someone punches you in the knee.
Nice.
It's the Slayer, and she's hiding under your table.
Right, kick her in the
Prepare
face.
to die!
Eat knee pain, freak! Now I'm gonna punch your other— Ow! You just threw your apple at her. Finally, a use for that red delicious.
Yeah, because red apples suck.
You like green apples more, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. You defeated the Slayer!
They go well with teeth.
She flees, leaving 2 choice pieces of loot behind.
Oh!
The loot flashes rapidly, getting ready to disappear, almost as if you're in some kind of video game.
Oh, really?
No time to contemplate the nature of existence. Pick some loot before it's all gone.
Garlic and rice.
Garlic, rice, and holy water. One monster's weakness is another monster's dinner. Or a gun that shoots steaks with eat shit burned onto the side of them.
That.
You scoop up the sweet-ass gun and go about your day. Obviously, you're not going to use it to kill any of your classmates. You're a monster, not a monster.
Yeah.
But later, in biology class, the teacher calls on you without warning. You panic, because who has time to do the reading when you're trying to smooch your classmates? But your panic turns to self-assurance when you hear the teacher's question, what do flies do? Rather than responding with lame-ass spoken words, you respond by firing a wooden stake straight into the chalkboard. Eat shit! Exclaims the teacher. Why, that's exactly right! Congratulations! You meant to shoot the teacher, but hey, whatever works. She gained +4 boldness.
I did not mean to shoot the teacher. That
You
would
did
not
it,
be good.
Fiona.
Let's go.
No, it's my turn. Who am I sitting with?
You can come sit with us if you want.
I want to sit with the cat lady.
Oh.
She reminds me of a certain sexy tiger from a cereal box.
Oh no, Zoe's got
Hey,
fetish in
stranger.
game.
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments, so take a look. Oh boy,
You get to shop?
I have 5 in my money stat. I think I'm gonna buy some impractical yet kind of funny glasses.
Not the sunglasses.
Remember when these used to be cool?
No.
They aren't. But they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted
Barbara.
way.
Thank you.
Bye, stranger.
She's the Kaji.
Let's trade
She
places.
has wares if you have coin.
Player order is decided based on your ability to mimic the noise a giraffe makes. Okay,
What noise does a giraffe make?
right, you go first.
What noise does it make?
You go first.
I can't accurately mimic a giraffe if I
Okay,
don't know
okay,
what
then-
it does.
Okay, here's my attempt. Right, you'll go.
Ah.
That was it.
Yep.
Come on, I put effort into mine.
I don't know what a
I put
giraffe
effort
sounds like.
into mine.
Soz, can we look up what a giraffe sounds like?
It's like a tall horse with a long tongue. That's what I was going for.
Zoe, we don't know what a giraffe sounds like, so we can't do this until we do. Tab out, open YouTube.
I'm not
Find out what a
listening to
giraffe sounds
giraffe
like.
noises.
Why not? You can't have this be a thing.
What do you mean?
No, this does not work if we don't know what a giraffe sounds like.
It's based on our ability to mimic the noise a giraffe makes. We mimicked it. It doesn't say we have to be good at it.
But
it's just whoever
we
can
don't-
mimic a noise a giraffe makes.
We don't know what they make, so we can't decide who wins, Zoe.
Should we just go for random?
No.
I'm not tabbing to listen to giraffe YouTubes.
Fine, hang on. Just wait there.
Don't
No.
you? Do not get your
Yes,
phone out.
I will
I'm
get my phone
randoming.
out.
I'm
I'm gonna
randoming.
do it anyway, Zoe.
you
I'm
do
gonna
not-
find the sound
you
of a
do not-
giraffe. You just fucking wait, okay?
Search for
Because it's
giraffe
fucking up.
noise.
I will. I will. If it loads, because YouTube on the phone is so slow.
Giraffe. You spelled giraffe wrong first.
I
of
did.
all.
I did.
Giraffe noise.
It's
you got
apparently
it.
a
You got it.
commonly searched
Okay,
thing.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't know if they're gonna be like.
Giraffe sounds.
memes
Nature
or-
magazine. There we go. Okay, right.
Gonna play an ad, isn't it?
I can't hear it. Ooh. Is that coming through? What the hell is that?
Mute the desktop for a minute.
No, I think they can hear it. It's coming through really weird, babe. Stop it. Stop it. So, okay. So now let's mimic that. Okay, you ready? You ready?
Okay, who did that better? That was so funny. Oh, fucking hell. I think we should go random. I think we both did good. You're dead. I'm dead. Fucking hell.
So is that random? No, people are saying you more than me, honestly. People
Of course they did. I'm a practiced goat whisperer. Of course I get it right. They're from the same family, bro. Giraffes and goat cousins.
Fiona won.
Woo!
Fiona did it. There you go.
Nice. What the fuck?
It's now
Let's
the
do this.
evening, Fiona.
We're
Where
at
do you
night
wish to
school,
go?
are we?
You can see that the shop is currently at the library.
Right,
I think that's
well,
what that means.
I was gonna go to the library anyway because who needs class? But I can do research on my own. Also, it's at the top of a tower. and
Right.
There's a balcony.
That is pretty
You know, I
cool.
could have a moment.
You could have a
Hey,
moment.
stranger.
Good old Fatina, what's it gonna be today? Ooh, you could buy an event.
What is it?
A blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You'd have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume. But most of our classmates are idiots.
True.
Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. Not as if I'm trying to dispose of it.
This school is shady as fuck. What? I mean, what the fuck?
A bag of regular cocaine.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Was that
No!
one? Sorry? Go back to
No.
that one?
No! What kind of game is this?
It's
What?
Monster Prom.
What the fuck?
It's Monster Prom.
I thought it was going to be really nice, you know, bubbly, rainbows and gummy bears and...
It is rainbows and gummy bears. I
But-
chose that as my cereal, my ice cream
cocaine
even.
as well? And that? On a... I mean, I shouldn't really be fucking shy about it, should I? I should be advocating this sort of
It's a
openness in the
tampon,
game.
Fiona.
It's a tampon, but it doesn't have to be used, Zoe. Oh, what do I want?
What's the point of them if they're not used?
To be used, Zoe?
No, exactly. Why
So-
make them if they're just gonna sit there?
You know, she could be selling them as, like, really cheap instead of super expensive, like at the shop. You know, she could be doing us a favour, but no.
What are you
No.
buying, Fiona?
I'm-
You have 5 money.
I do.
You could just pretend the cocaine is skooma, if that helps you. I know you like
because
Skyrim.
skooma is make-believe and fun.
Okay.
Cocaine is not. I'm gonna get a sexy fake Latin accent.
The whole- Nothing better than the smell of money. Well, actually, there are many better smells, but you know what? You know what I mean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Okay. You know what? I've got my smarts up. I think let's not skip the body as well. I gotta be both brains and beauty if I'm to score Polygeist.
Polygeist.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
What? Shut
Nothing.
up! That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. After all that, you decide to look for a spot outside the school where to get some good sunbathing.
Uh-huh.
But you fail to focus on your sunbathing since you see Scott and Miranda deep in conversation. Do a werewolf voice, Fiona.
No.
It's a small
No, please don't do that. Please don't do that. No. Give him, I don't know, make him super flamboyant, I don't know.
It's a
Be
sports
anything.
game thing, Miranda. I think I'm a good boy, but there's something that just gets me growling when I see that opposing team.
Why is he from London and the rest are from America, Zoe?
A werewolf in London?
Okay, good save. Good save. But you've never seen it though, have you?
No.
No.
Oh, Scott, believe me, I understand better than you may think. It's exactly how I feel about those horrendous air people. Air people? Yes, Scott, obviously the air people. I know I've told you about them before. They're the sworn enemy of the mer people, and they must all be destroyed if they refuse to accept our superiority. Oh well, all of them? That sounds really odd. It will be. They're a horrible, ruthless nation of feathery socialists who refuse to bend a knee, no matter how many times my father invades.
Well, seems to be a dick.
They don't like guacamole, Scott. They eat the crusts of their peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They wear socks with sandals.
Okay, that's pretty bad. But
Socks with sandals?
fucking hell, Zoe.
And fanny packs? Oh man, that's a pretty scary enemy, Miranda. What are the mer people going to do about it? That's a great question, Scott. We've tried reasoning with them through bombs, chemical warfare, and torture, but they're entirely unreceptive. It's really weird that they wouldn't sway the air people. But maybe you can step in and help. Scott and Miranda probably have different takes on what the best strategy would be, so think hard about what I pitch. Okay. Reach a truce, use your great cheerleading skills to put an end to this feud. Wipe him out. Make the Air Kingdom the Mer Kingdom by flooding the entire sky. That sounds perfect! Let's flood the sky!
Okay.
Why, yes, of course, that's a brilliant idea, Zozo. It's almost as if you know the old adage from my kingdom. If you can't bring your enemy underwater to drown them in the Mer Kingdom, bring the Mer Kingdom to their kingdom and drown them there. Oh, that's a good adage, Miranda. Also, what's an adage? No time to explain, Scott. Let's start Operation Flood the Entire Sky. Here, take a bucket full of water. Glory to the mer people! Hooray! They both start throwing water into the sky,
Great.
which naturally falls to the ground again, forming a small puddle. In my mind, this worked differently. No, Miranda, look! The water's covering like 1/3 of an inch of the sky. That's the ground, Scott. No, No, now that's underwater, and before it was above water, so it's technically part of the sky, just a very, very low part of the sky. Oh, I see, it's true.
My gosh.
Let's fill the buckets. Sooner or later, we will fill the whole sky, you're right.
They should be taking
Yeah.
advantage of their education here, I believe.
I'm a glass half full guy, or should I say, a sky half full guy. Wink. Oh, you just said wink out loud. That's really charming. No time for compliments. Miri, Zozo, let's flood the skies. Huzzah! We spent several hours throwing water into the sky with little to no effect. Still, it seems Miranda thinks you're a warfare genius. Huzzah! I gained +2 creativity and +1 boldness, Fiona. Shack it.
When you did that, were you
Yeah.
intending to snap your fingers?
I was.
And it didn't
Instead, I
work,
just
did it?
hurt my wrist. Something happened to Fatina!
What happened to me? Oh no!
Let's do this!
That weekend you were at the movies when you received a summons from Miranda.
Is that the pink one?
Yes. Oh, thank goodness you could come.
Could I?
Technically, Miranda's guards force you to meet with her, but you'd rather not split hairs. I am contemplating a decision of extreme gravity, to date Zozo or not to date.
This one isn't Polyghost, is it?
It's not Polyghost,
Okay.
no. As you are famed throughout the school as a wanton Lothario, I thought I had best ask your advice.
Whoa.
But please, be sure to frame it in terms that I will understand, something simple and straightforward. In short, I need you to tell me which item of silverware Zozo most closely resembles. Gilded shrimp tongs, delicately inlaid with diamonds and baby teeth. Bread.
Well, okay, the baby teeth thing makes you think of the story I told the other day. But bread is also pretty funny on its own.
Bread.
Bread.
Bread. You know that bread isn't silverware, right? Unless... Are you trying to tell me that Zozo is so crass you cannot imagine them as any type of silverware?
No, that's not what I meant. Give me the options again.
You know, Father always says there are two types of people in this world. Silverware people and bread people.
Are you, Zoe, in real life, are you a silverware person or a bread person?
I'm a bread purple. People.
You're quite alright, dear.
I won't
Minus
debase
reputation,
myself
though.
by consorting with a lowly hunk of processed wheat. The very idea.
Surely I get bonus points for this, though.
In fact, I'll have my men apprehend Zozo and slather her in butter. That would teach her to not be silverware.
Well, something's gonna happen to you in a bit.
It looks like Zozo probably won't get the girl, but at least she will get to be slathered in butter.
By the
You
girl.
gain +1 creativity.
Thank you.
And I have probably screwed up my chances with Miranda, not that I wanted her anyway.
Oh, did you
Quiet.
want her?
No, it's fine.
Oops.
Player order now is decided based on who is most likely to be hiding corpses in their basement, if they
Oh,
had one.
You.
What?
Definitely you.
What? How can you say that? You literally
Just-
want an axe for your birthday.
That doesn't mean that I want to use that axe on people, Zoe.
Okay. And what implement do I have to possibly have killed those 20 men?
Internet. You could have hired hitmen.
Right. I didn't,
You didn't, but you could have.
I
You're more
could've.
likely to.
but I didn't.
Well, I don't think either of us are really likely to hide corpses. We're both law-abiding citizens. If we killed someone, we'd, I'd phone the police and be like, oops.
Chat is insisting it would be me. No one has said your name.
Yes, because they know I'm a responsible tool user. If I have an axe, it'll be used only on wood. And you would definitely, yep.
It's
Oh, the
pretty
pizza
unanimous. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
remember
fine.
Pizza Man.
Okay,
Yep.
it's me. Go for it.
Yep. Nobody said your name. That's great. My name even.
Let's go.
Fucking
It's
hell.
me first then. Today, I think... Week 2, actually. A whole week's passed, Fiona. You know what? I can throw my own rave. I can be cool.
Can you now? Damn it. A half-hour rave, Zoe.
That day during recess, I start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy, Fiona.
Mine was a 3-hour rave, Zoe.
I'm casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. I start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining me to hear the story. By the time I say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. I turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into +2 fun.
I got +3.
Shut up. I had a story. I see Miranda frantically running around and bothering people. I come up to her to ask what's going on. Zozo, come here. You're always trying to help us and impress us in the most absurd ways. I need your help, Red Person. Have you seen my test surf? Not the experimental surf I've been testing lately, the one that does tests for me. You know, real smart but no free will. Brainwashed, I think. Father gave him to me on my 10th birthday. He said he would help me to be a better student. I highly doubt that, but I keep my thoughts to myself. Now he is missing. Help me. The test is almost upon us. I run into the radio room and yell every word that can be a mental trigger for a brainwashed surf. They must have put one in his head. That's how this mindfuckery works, right? Or I convince the wolf pack to use their super heightened senses of smell to find the surf. I'm gonna use mental triggers on a brainwashed surf.
Okay.
The intercom guy looks at me with a mix of confusion and awe as I start yelling, Ocean Bacon! April Moon! Red Sun Broken Arrow! Flagelkegeimlin! God only knows those are like the password 1, 2, 3, 4 of mental trigger phrases. You leave the intercom room and see a procession of about a dozen goose-stepping people with dead eyes. A 7-foot-tall squid posing as a janitor, a crab covered in tattoos holding an AK, what seems to be a very angry eel, and... You found little flippers! Just in time, how can I repay you? I know, you can take Mr. Bratatat. Thanks a lot, Zozo. You've been so nice to me, I almost feel like erasing your trigger phrase. What? Also, what am I supposed to do with a crab with an AK, and what are the purposes of those other brainwashed fishes, and how come nobody noticed them before? So many questions! I gained 2 charm and 1 creativity.
Well done.
Let's do this!
Your turn.
Let's do this. Alright, well... What should I do?
Auditorium seems like your kind of jam.
Does it? It really doesn't.
Or at least watching a concert.
Nah, I am the concert.
You in the gym. You in the gym, though.
In the gym. I guess I should pump some iron or something.
Ho
Except
ho.
it seems to be dodgeball all the time. What
well,
is
yes,
this?
it's the school team. So.
What's with why can't I go play with the American football pitch outside?
Well, anyway, this dodgeball match isn't as
Zoe.
important as the human interactions within it, Fiona.
Oh, story on the inside.
You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm.
Woo!
After dodgeball comes the obstacle course. You stare across the gym at it, terrified, as are most of your classmates. There are giant centipedes, venomous bears, bloodthirsty magpies circling just under the ceiling, and animals so bizarre one can barely find words to describe them.
Good morning, students!
Oh god. Oh no.
All right, boys and girls. I reported this special course from Regular Creatures High School in New South Wales, Australia. Don't be afraid. I believe in each and every one of you. These terrifying creatures will not break your will. I will not let you down, Coach. Giant crocs don't scare me. This is not pee on my pants. Finally, worthy adversaries. What's that abomination over there even called? Well, that would be a platypus. I'm gonna drag it to hell. The underworld has never seen such horror.
Well, don't just stand there. Show them what you got. Clear the course.
Alright, let's do it.
You gotta go native, mates. Oi, hold my beer. Or, whoa, have a look at them. They're so cute. Let's lead them with kindness.
Now mate, hold my beer.
You grab your trusty Bowie knife, slam a 6-pack of Fosters, and wade into the obstacle course. Bonza.
Foster's are shit.
You dispatch armed platypi, fend off magpies by whipping them with snakes, and punch a koala.
Oh, I'm horrible.
After winning an arm wrestling match against a drunk crocodile, you instantly become a hero.
Nice, nice.
Whoa, that was awesome. You even made Coach cry.
It's tears of joy. The will of youth really did find a way. Damien sees it too.
No, I'm not crying. It's just so much murder.
Did I kill these things?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. What kind of fucking school is this?
Monster High. Your
Jeez.
glorious slaughter of endangered animals will go down in history. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness, and a lawsuit from Greenpeace.
Okay.
Let's
a
trade
very
places.
Twisty game.
Everybody chooses a movie. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Okay, choose a movie.
Lord of the Rings.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Go. Player order is decided based on how weird it would be to watch porn based on the selected movie.
So,
Let's go!
this is too funny. What the fuck is happening? Ah.
Okay,
Right.
well, I go first. I'm gonna. Where's Polly? There she is. I'm gonna sit with the cool kids. There we go.
Alright.
I arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating. Wait, both of them? Oh, yum yum. I sure do love food and eating. Look at this food go in me. Yes, this is Cafeteria Sloppy Joe. This Cafeteria Sloppy Joe truly has a subtle flavour profile. Finally, you notice the cause of this absurdity. A well-dressed businessman sitting in the next table, watching both women intently.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I know you like this, baby. My eating is realistic and erotic. Be cool, Polly. The man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about eating. Is this not what eating is? I forget. While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches me and gives a small bow. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these two fine ladies your friends? I must confess that I have searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish.
This is meant to be a high school, right?
Paying a student at a high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. But I find myself unable to choose which of these two beauties to hire. The snake-headed one possesses a certain grace.
Yeah, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me to do a thing I was
Zoe?
gonna do anyway.
What the fuck?
But the translucent one has such passion.
I feel like
I don't even want the money. This is just fucking weird and I love it.
I feel so put in my place by this. I'm usually the one that swears, but now you're like you've got some kind of weird rage inside of you that's coming out.
In your opinion, the businessman finishes, which would be the wiser choice on my part? The Gorgon,
Oh.
obviously. Look how many mouths she's got on her head.
Is this meant to be university rather than high school? Because somebody's just pointed out that high school can be from ages 18 to 25.
Yeah, it's like college for us. You know, like sixth form college?
Yeah. Well, no,
That's
sixth
like-
form finished at 18 for me.
It's like,
And then
I don't know
then
how to
goes-
explain
then
it,
you go
but
to
like
university.
America like includes that in its high school, so it's like older when you finish high school in America.
Okay,
If that makes
okay.
sense. Like in England,
But
we could
so-
technically finish high school at 16, but in America they finish at 18. I think it's something like that.
Okay.
So they would be older in an American
But
high
these
school.
guys are 22 and stuff, so it's
Well, yes,
just more
but they're
like
also
university.
ghosts.
Okay. Whatever. It's a game. Fantasy. I think. I'm not sure.
The businessman strokes his chin and nods. You have a point, he says. The ghost only has one mouth. Also, food seems to go right through her. This Gorgon, meanwhile, has countless mouths. Such value! Value's right, Pervo. 1,000 in
fuck?
cash up front. You pay for all my meals, and you give me your pants.
Holy shit, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's getting naked.
Vera is able to convince the businessman to pay for a fancy dinner for you and her. It's a little creepy with him watching the two of you, but you get over it.
Let's do this!
Now it's your turn!
I'm so fucking confused. I don't want to go near that table though. And I'm just gonna go sit with the cat lady
What's up?
because there's nobody else at this table to be weird.
You have 0 money.
Whatever. You know,
Why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead, am I right?
I'm alright. Yeah.
You are too poor for everything.
Woo.
That was your turn. I think you have to exit, Fiona. You can't afford anything.
Can't exit.
Why aren't you doing options? Just go to exit.
Oh, that bit.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice. I
Stuff
didn't
not
realise
good
I
enough
didn't
for
have any
you?
money.
Not cool.
Oh yeah, it says it on the sheet.
It
What a
does.
pleb.
Maybe you aren't good enough for my stuff either.
Whoops.
Let's trade places.
Whoops.
Everybody chooses a food. Say your choice out loud. Okay.
Oh. Hmm.
Hmm.
What food do I put out there?
Hmm. Mhm. Yeah. I would have to go with a waffle.
Really?
Yes, a breakfast waffle, buttered, maple syrup. Eyes and
I'd
mouth.
have to go with steak.
Steak? Just steak?
Mhm. Steak
Okay.
is fucking good, sorry.
Let's go. Let's go
Rare
then.
steak with salt and pepper. Fuck yeah.
Play order is decided based on how filthy this sounds. Hey darling, my waffle is moist and ready for you. Or hey darling, my rare steak is moist and ready for you.
Neither of those sound really filthy.
What if we like boiled it down to its like base ingredient? So it was like, hey darling, my batter is moist and ready for you, or hey darling, my meat is moist and ready for you.
Well, that definitely sounds weirder, doesn't it?
Yes, it
So
does,
I
Fiona.
think I win. I think I win that one, Zoe. Thank you.
Let's do this!
Let's do it. Okay, where we going? Where we going? Where we going? Why is bathrooms an option?
I don't know, go there. We haven't gone there.
Oh wait, no, it's gonna be some shady shit, isn't it?
That day, Fiona, you skipped class and just hang out in the
no, I'm
bathrooms
gonna
because
lose
you
my
respect no
smarts.
authority.
I'm gonna lose my smarts.
I guess some people just want to watch the world burn
Well, look at me.
by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 to your shifts, but you gain +2 boldness.
Nice.
You're minding your own business when Damien comes rushing through, punching everyone who's minding their own business.
Fuck, I'm so angry!
Yeah, me too, bro.
I'm so angry I want to pull my own skull out and eat it!
No, I feel that.
I'm so angry I want to set the school on fire and then punch the fire in his fucking face!
Okay, let's not do that.
I'm so angry I want to spend years accumulating political capital so I can become president and use my nuclear codes to blow up the sun!
Okay.
And you're standing in my way. Move before I punch you so hard you'll remember what melancholy the times when you could move without all of your bones hurting. Oh no, violence incoming. Think fast.
Violence back.
Joke's on you, pal. I'm a pragmatist. I avoid any kind of idealization of the past because it has no use, and therefore I refuse feeling any kind of melancholy. Or, no time to think of anything clever, start dancing for no reason!
No, let's have a word with him.
Ooh, pragmatism burn.
Oh, fuck off, you prick. Don't like you. You're strange.
Violence always loses against well-constructed worldviews based on strong branches of philosophy.
Well,
Oh no, now you've made him feel.
Yeah, that! Magnetism burn! Soon all your classmates are cheering you on and praising your prowess and rational thinking and verbal wits.
this is idiotic. Move or I will kill you dead.
Punch him in the face!
But a cheering mob has raised you onto their shoulders while chanting, Pragmatist! Pragmatist! You technically have moved, so Damien has no point in persisting with his threats. Still, from afar, you can see an internal fire burning in the back of his eyes. But for now, you gain +2 charm and +1 fun!
Nice!
Let's go.
Denied.
I'm gonna go to... I haven't gone to the auditorium, and I feel like I can really let out my creative spirit there, you know what I mean?
Yes.
That's the stuff right there. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Sigh. Where is me? Sigh! Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there as I was standing here suffering gallantly in silence.
Mm-hmm.
She did, and she wasn't, but okay. I had the most tragic injustice before me earlier this morn. I was rejected from our school's water polo team. They claimed I was mistaken about how polo is conducted underwater. Excuse me, but I was raised underwater. How is one even supposed to play water polo without a heavily armoured seahorse as a mount? How, I ask you? Perhaps I offended them when I implied they were too impoverished to afford sea steeds. If so, why, I would love to make reparations. But it may be too soon for me to show my face. Would you be so kind as to take them the gift of this omelette to begin the healing? I am told that peasants consider eggs to be a delicacy.
And you want to kiss this?
I don't want her! I want Polly!
This is the one you're getting, it seems.
Obviously. And what would make the gesture even better is the personal touch of... Well, Fiona, you have a lot of experience with eating eggs. I'd like...
Fucking burn. Wow.
I'd like your input here. Toppings for an egg, caviar, eel, chocolate-covered sand crabs? Or an elegant stencil card with your sincerest apologies, a list of all their fears, and a bundle of compromising photographs?
I think you should go with toppings, caviar.
Okay, yes.
You know, caviar's nice.
Very
Eel,
good.
I don't really like eels, but you know, some people do. And
Okay.
sand crabs? I don't know.
I'll do it.
I
I'll
don't
do
know
it,
about
I'll do
chocolate
it.
covered.
They will never forget this was a present from the Mer Princess. Why, yes, of course, chocolate-covered the food of my people. Nothing says fit for a mermaid princess like a breakfast of seafood. As we say in my kingdom, wake up and smell the slowly rotting whale carcass, and then come have a bite before we head off to the day's executions. I'm sure you have a similar saying here. Thank you so much for your service, my hero, and Godspeed to you and your seafood-filled omelette. And make sure to take lots of pictures of them eating the eggs, so we can all remember how generous I was. Sweet! I mean, less sweet in that you now have to carry eggs filled with dead fish across campus to the Water Polo's club's headquarters. But did you see how happy Miranda looked? Happy as a clam who wasn't baked into an omelette. I gained +2 charm and creativity.
Well done. Well done.
Why is it forcing me with Miranda? I don't
know.
like her. She's
I don't
so up
exactly
herself.
know who it's forcing me with either.
Something happened to me.
Go!
Let's go!
I'm doing some healthy nighttime jogging when suddenly a chariot pulled by aquatic horses, not seahorses, emerges from a nearby fountain. How does that even work? Anyway, a door from the chariot opens and, unsurprisingly, it turns out to be Miranda. Ah, Zozo, you seem like a trustworthy person. Well, you certainly like to think so. I need to let you in on a secret. And don't tell anyone this, I'm a princess. I've been keeping it undercover because I think I'm falling in love with a mere commoner, Fatina.
What?
I've thrown some hints here and there, like
This one swings
always wearing my
every which
crown
way.
or casually and subtly mentioning that I am a princess every 3 or 4 minutes. But soon it shall be time for the plot point in every good romance where my true identity is discovered. And they must accept me as the princess that I am. Now, this always turns out just fine in the movies and the fairy tales, but alas, here in the real world, dictated by logic and reason. She can't mean this one, right?
Make me a princess.
You what? You wanna? Okay. There are some very confused people who think that my kingdom's benign and helpful invasion of other kingdoms are unfair, and therefore are against the monarchy. Naturally, I am anxious as to how someone like that might react when they finally learn my incredibly well-hidden secret that I am a princess. What of Fatina? How does she feel about the monarchy?
Actually, thinking about it, she's a mer person. I'm fire. And actually, she's quite a bad person, so never mind. I don't want to be a princess to this person. But, somebody else?
Nope. What?
Nothing.
The monarchy? She loves the monarchy.
No, I don't love the monarchy.
That's why she voted
Fuck
to
the
never vote
monarchy.
for class president again and instead choose someone based on divine right.
Down with the monarchy.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em all.
Do you really have that
Scroungy
tattoo on your
bastards.
chest, though?
Sorry?
Do you have that tattoo on your chest? Down with the bourgeois!
Yeah, I do. Look at it. Look.
Thank you for showing me your chest, Fiona.
You're welcome.
But what?
I didn't.
There, we go with that one then, fine. How do you pronounce that word?
Bourgeois.
I thought it was bourgeois, but it looks like it's too many vowels.
Bourgeoisie! Pardon me.
No, that's dreadful. Up with the bourgeois, up on pedestals, up on the rooftops, clip, clop, clip. That's a dreadful tattoo to have. In my kingdom, we would have that terrible tattoo removed immediately. By immediately having all the skin removed. So much faster than laser removal, and people say my regime is cruel and unfair.
Oh, I did say it right.
Bourgeoisie.
It is bourgeoisie.
Okay, good, excellent. I shall see forthwith about having Fatina's skin removed. And at the very least, I shall have her removed from my list of potential prom dates.
Oh, good.
LOL! It's not a prank until one of your friends gets flayed. So success! I gain a +1 to my fun.
And I get played! Woo!
Let's trade places! Everybody chooses a celebrity. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players.
Who's a celebrity nowadays?
I think there's a few of them. I don't know why this is taking you so long.
Because I'm trying to think of one like Paul O'Grady.
Paul O'Grady? Yeah. Of all people, you said Paul O'Grady.
I was trying to think of someone really obscure. but
Well,
not too obscure, you know.
I'm going to go with Benidorm Cumbersnatch. And
Yeah? Okay.
yeah.
Go.
Player order is decided based on how likely it is that the selected celebrity is secretly part of a cult.
Oh, definitely Benedict Cumberbum. Oh, I can't
I mean,
help
he
but
kind
laugh.
of like, there is a cult around him, that's for sure.
That is true. What about Paul O'Grady? He
What
could be
about
secretly-
Paul O'Grady, Fiona?
He could definitely be secretly part of a cult, you know?
Yeah.
Nice old man, got his own TV show, you know? Secretly part of the Illuminati or some shit. Pays into
Still think-
Scientology or something.
I don't know. Benadryl cucumber patch, I think,
It
is
took you
the
ages to
I
think of that,
was-
didn't it? It's hard to think of them once you start.
Saint Bernard Cumberbum.
Yes, Cumberbum we just had, Zoe.
Very good. So what are we doing? Going with me?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, okay.
Go on. Everyone loves the Bumble Snuff Crimpy Snitch. Stop that for
Let's
chat.
go.
Thank you. Can't read your name.
Okay,
But thank
so
you.
I think I haven't gone to the library. I think. Oh, I haven't gone to the bathrooms. I'm going to go to the bathrooms.
Why would you go to the
I
bathroom?
need to piss.
What the fuck are you doing with the car battery?
I remember I'm a Frankenstein's monster, so I need to
You've
like
gotta
charge
charge
myself.
up, don't you? Yeah.
That day, I skipped class and just hang out in the bathrooms because I respect no authority. While in the bathroom, I tell myself in the mirror that I'm so bold I would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with my bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you a plus 500 boldness. But, come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep plus 2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. Oh, woe is me! Alas and alack a day!
Just tell her to piss off.
Miranda throwing a hissy fit? Must be Tuesday. Still, what else are you gonna do? Study? Ha! Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I'm simply enjoying the most horrible injustice to ever happen to anyone ever. You shan't believe such cruelty could happen at our own school, but just today Mrs. the Loch Ness Monster told me that I shall be receiving a B+ in her class.
Oh.
A B+! And all because I seldom attended. Does she not understand the importance of my daily royal manicures? Such a horrid grade will surely cause father to cease paying for my seahorse insurance as punishment, and then how shall suitors call upon me? Oh, the tragedy! If only someone knew of a way I could, I don't know, perhaps break into Principal Giant Spider's office, access his private computer, and alter my grade.
Uh-huh. Breathe.
Burst into tears. Spiders hate tears. Stick a web of flies outside the principal's office. When he goes out to eat, we sneak in to cheat!
But, oh. Okay, not so smart.
My ladies in waiting are expert lace makers. I'm sure they shall have no problem dropping everything in order to detain a variety of bugs. Indeed, they don't, or are too terrified to object, and they create a sticky, gooey web. Very sticky, gooey web. Innocent students simply trying to get to class, because some students at the school actually care, are caught in its powerful grip. Werewolves lose clumps of hair as they try to wriggle free. Mummies unravel their bandages.
Oh,
Ghosts give no fucks. Everyone else just sort of sheds their clothing and streaks down the halls in terror. Ah! My poor eyes! Gazing upon all this naked flesh, and not one of them having bought me so much as a chariot first! Miranda dashes off to find friendlier sights, and you dash off to detention.
You
Or to
just
see a
lost those two
principal
boldnesses.
giant spider. I lose not only the 2 boldness I gained, but also a smart.
You lost your smarts.
But look at my creativity, man!
Uh-huh.
Let's do this!
Patina.
Let's do it! Let's do,
Don't go to class again and keep buying
go to the
stuff.
auditorium.
Yeah, there you go. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number.
Is it opera?
It's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over.
Nice.
You gain +2 creativity.
Nice.
Despite everything else happening around you, you're just solving some Sudokus. But your mind is constantly going back to Damien.
Is it? Oh.
Stupid sexy Damien and his idiotic short temper.
Ugh.
You think he could even be your sweetheart? But
No.
he seems more focused on being angry 24/7.
I prefer that. Wait, I don't like how it hasn't really given me an option.
For God's sake, he's the kind of guy that could get angry at a banana. As a matter of fact, your daydreaming is interrupted by the feral screams of Damien, who seems to be insulting an actual banana. You stupid yellow fruit, what's your deal? Do you think you're richer in potassium than me? No one is richer in potassium than Damien fucking LaVey!
Gah!
Thank you. Is he even for real? Stupid sexy Damien.
Ugh.
No, you need to put a stop to this nonsense before it escalates somehow into arson. Defend the banana's honor, eat the banana. You get closer to Damien in a very cool and quiet way. Huh? Why don't you mind your own business, noob? You don't mind your business. You eat the banana instead. What? Yeah! Ooh, look at that, Damien. Sorry, look at Damien. He's losing his shit again. Yeah, he was bullying that banana, but it seems he's all bark and no bite. Not like Fatina, huh? Indeed, Fatina seems to be all bite for sure.
How cool!
Kind of sexy. It is alluring, being all bite, not the bullying. Bullying is never alluring nor sexy.
I'm gonna get your girl before you get her.
True that, unless you're bullying a banana. I mean, who cares? That's just stupid. Damien's stupid. Hashtag winners don't bully bananas, they just eat them. Hashtag Damien is stupid banana Billy.
God, not again. This is it. This is the last time you dare fuck with me, you bastard. On prom night, we're gonna share a very special dance. Spoiler alert, it will hurt.
Ooh, that's a prom fight on prom night. Damien versus Fatina, instant classic.
Nice.
Interesting. I might attend.
I'm gonna smack him down, obviously.
Obviously. Damn right. You'll have tickets to watch how I reduce Fatina's bones into a sad, shapeless pulp.
Oh, it's sad.
Yes! Free tickets! Hashtag prom fight on prom night! And so you've led yourself to your own potential death. Nice. At least you gain +3 boldness for doing so of your own volition.
Nice.
Let's trade places! Play order is decided now based on how early you would die during a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, but you would die first.
See here. I would be more likely to get myself in a situation where it almost seems like I'm going to die first, and then you heroically would take the bite for me and turn.
Would I though?
You would. You would do that.
Zoe, no, really.
You would do that. You would
No,
save. You would sacrifice
Think
yourself for
about
me
it.
so that I may live.
In a real life zombie
In a real
scenario.
life zombie scenario, you would sacrifice yourself to be the hero and to save me.
No, I wouldn't.
You always do, Fiona.
No, I wouldn't.
Every dream I have.
No, Zoe would die first.
No. No. Why is chat agreeing with you?
Because survival, Zoe. I do it.
Let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna sit with Polly again.
No!
Liam and Polly aren't alone at their table. They're flanked by 2 beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What, do these 2 have bodyguards now? They aren't bodyguards, they're food guards. Principal Giant Spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he assigned guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder. And we do have an eating disorder, it's called being dead. Except it's not an eating disorder, it's an identity and a lifestyle. Death style! Whatever, the point is that they won't let us leave until we've eaten our food. Which will be never. And I have a meeting of the Smug Superiority Club to conduct next period. I can't be late.
I'm sorry. If they're dead and they can't eat, why the fuck are they getting food and wasting it? What the fuck is wrong with people?
I think it's because the principal is a giant spider.
He's obviously a fuckwit as well.
If you could just figure out a way around those food guards for us, I'd be super grateful. Like in a sexy way. Oh, Fiona!
Ugh.
Well, you can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan. Dump all of Polly's food onto Liam's plate so it looks like Polly ate it all. Yes! She loves me!
Damn.
With all the deafness and raw sexuality of Indiana Jones, you empty Polly's food onto Liam's plate and his lap. Ah! Stop that! It's too much food. I can't even artfully arrange it for a decent food pick. Meanwhile, I seem to be eating 100% of the food on my plate. No problem. Nothing to see here. Luckily for you and Polly, the hobgoblins are complete idiots with no object permanence. They instantly believe Polly's lie. You traitors! I thought we were in this together! You thought? That was your first mistake. I stay high all the time, so I never think.
Okay.
You and Polly ditch the cafeteria, and then ditch school, and then do so many drugs, you end up in a ditch.
What the fuck is this game?
I'm so responsible.
Zoe,
Fiona.
I'm
Let's do
disappointed
this.
that you would rather do that than be in school. You know, honestly.
But she's so cool!
No, Zoe, drugs aren't cool.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go visit the mage if I can. There we go.
You're eating your lunch, mind your own business, when someone under your table pokes your business.
Excuse me?
Psst. Hey, how would you like to turn against your friends in exchange for forbidden knowledge?
Yeah, sounds good.
Training your friend sounds bad, but forbidden knowledge sounds dope. You listen to her pitch. Basically, I just need you to tell me Damien and Liam's hidden weaknesses for, like, totally innocent reasons. And in exchange, I'll teach you one of my most secret Slayer techniques. What's that you say? You'll totally do it, and I can trust what you say 100%? Great. Which technique do you want to learn?
Nice.
how to be the protagonist of any scene, or how to punch a dude so hard his head explodes.
I think we all know the answer to this question.
You tell the Slayer that Liam's weakness is tense silence, and Damien's weakness, back rubs.
That's a good weakness, back rubs.
Really? That's so simple. I'll bury them in pregnant pauses and manual tension release, respectively. Oh, you want to know my secret technique? There's nothing easier. Just punch someone, right? But instead of punching them hard, punch them really, really hard.
Okay.
You've punched hard, and you've even punched really hard. But really, really hard? That's revolutionary.
Simple logic.
You test out your newfound skills on the Slayer. You don't have enough practice to make her head explode just yet, but you do manage to give her a terrible headache. +4 boldness.
Fucking hell, I'm steaming ahead in the boldness department.
Let's trade places. Everybody chooses something cool. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Something cool.
Yes.
Goats.
Fiona.
Oh. Oh.
Player orders decided based on how awesome it would be if Japan built vending machines that sold the selected thing. Oh, it'd be so awesome! I could have so many of you!
No, there's only one of me.
I could have so many of you though,
No, you
because the
couldn't.
vending machine would exist.
Nope.
Fiona,
Zoe.
I would have so... Go to the other one.
No.
Move controller.
I'm sorry, but
Move
there is literally only one of me, whereas there
Unless
are
they
millions
install
of
the
goats.
vending... Exactly, you already have a million goats.
So,
this vending machine
what
would
if
allow
I
you to
could
have
get
multiple
a
use.
million goats, but out of vending machines?
But you
all those times I
world-
say to you,
the
I
wo-
want a goat, Zoe, I want a goat. I could just go to a vending machine and get a goat.
The world already has the capability to have a million goats. It does not have the capability to have more than one Fiona. Therefore, by enacting this vending machine that Japan has somehow invented, I could have all the Fionas.
Would that really be a good idea?
Yes, Zoe wins, says chat.
A bunch of Fionas
Zoe wins.
that all want axes.
They all want
they
me.
all want...
They all want me.
Okay, you'd be torn apart by us.
Good. That's how I want to go.
Oh god. No. Okay. No. Okay. Chat has to decide. Oh, they're all saying Zoe.
Yeah.
But you have to promise that every Fiona gets their own axe
Of course.
in the vending machine.
Oh, that would be a very expensive
and
birthday.
then, do you know what? You know what?
Yeah,
All of us would break out of the vending machines and take over the world. So
Do
yeah,
it.
you win.
do it.
I want to go first. You always
Sorry.
go first.
Let's go.
Okay. Now, what do I want to raise? I think I want to raise my fun, because that seems to be what Polly's into the most.
Do you go to
And I
the
think
trees
the best
then?
way to do that is outdoors, probably, yeah. I'm gonna do it. Yeah! I start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy!
Another
Again!
half-hour rave.
I spot Joan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad.
Oh.
He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Joan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species, but he's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Joans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School.
Oh,
You have a
God.
great time remembering those crazy stories, and I gain +2 fun. Just what
Well
I
done.
wanted.
Well done.
However, I'm gazing dreamily at Miranda,
Why?
apparently, when a flash of otherworldly light blinds me. When my vision clears, I see a great rift has opened in time and space, and standing in the middle of it.
Greetings, my love.
It's me, the Prince of the Other World, and I am here to fulfill an ancient prophecy.
Oh, how
A
majestic.
prophecy? How exciting and regal. What sort of prophecy is it? It is a prophecy of love. Oh boy, here it comes. Legends foretell a great beauty with the hair of an angel and the scales of a fish. A beauty who I am destined to marry. That sounds like a perfect description of me. Could it be that I am the great beauty described in the prophecy?
Yes, it is.
Well, yes, that's sort of what I was trying to imply. Now come with me to my realm, where we may plan a magnificent wedding.
Make her go.
You can't let him get away with this, but that prophecy is kind of hard to argue with. The only argument I can think of is... What about these fish scales I glued to this handful of angel hair pasta?
Oh.
Why, that technically fulfills the prophecy. I'm sorry, my beloved, but my hands are bound by the ties of fate. Prince sadly retreats to his realm to marry a handful of fishy pasta.
Damn. So either way, you can't get rid of her.
You're prepared to apologize to Miranda, but she doesn't look too put out. Actually, I'm fine. Truly, you saved me from a terrible fate. I suspect that any man willing to marry a handful of cold, scaly pasta not likely to be good husband material. Even if he was a prince. You have a lot of pasta left over from your clever trick.
Where did you even
share it
fucking
with
get it?
Miranda. It's in my pocket, Fiona. And all your friends. You gain +2 smarts and +1 creativity.
Let's do this!
Fatina!
Yo, let's do this.
Maybe you should attend class for once.
Really?
You've never attended it. Well, your bonus is 22. What the hell?
Yeah. So yeah, maybe we'll go to class. Though I should really be, like, pumping iron in the gym, getting
Oh,
ready to blow
yeah,
some guy's
yeah.
head off.
That day, the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective!
Nice.
God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed, but at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history.
Yay!
You gain +2 smarts.
Woo!
Scott and Vera shoulder each other out of the way to try and get to you first.
Hey, bro.
Hey, I heard Damien talking about how he's going to beat you up at prom.
Nice.
Yeah, mess him up.
I will.
What? Hey, I don't believe in gratuitous violence unless I'm a werewolf, in which case, one time I ate a kindergartner.
Fuck, man.
You're right,
the
Scott.
fuck?
I should look into this upcoming carnage and think of a way of monetizing it. I heard Polly saying Damien was giving away free tickets to watch him skinning Fatina alive. Such a lack of business perspective is discouraging.
That's not nice. Why haven't I received free tickets?
Maybe the not so nice part is the part about you being skinned alive.
No, I'm gonna skin him alive.
Anyway, Fatina, what are you doing about this? Might I interest you in some Oberlin life insurance? This might be a good time to get a policy.
Yeah, Fatina, what are you doing about this? Won't you give us free tickets to watch Damien skin you alive? Don't be rude, bro.
It's a good question. What are you doing about this? Seems like you're pretty screwed, but maybe if you play your cards right, you can convince one of these two to teach you how to fight. Are you going to give Vera $100 and have her teach you the secret Oberlin combat style? Or are you probably, I don't know, going to die?
No. We'll pay Vera.
Whoa,
shit.
You're trying to bribe me with 20 cents, free sticks of garments, and dragon
Shit.
heat tazos?
Shit. I can bribe you with a kiss. Mwah.
That's right between sad and insulting.
Shit.
And you know what? I don't like feeling insulted.
Bollocks.
I guess you will get to know my combat style.
Oh, is she gonna kick me in the head? Oh no.
That's because Vera proceeds to attack you.
Ah!
Her style mixes fierceness, elegance, and lots of dirty tricks.
Nice.
You end up a bloody mess on the floor. You guess in some way Vera has taught you a lesson on how to endure lots of pain, but still, you lose some boldness and some fun. Damn.
Class was a terrible idea,
You
Zoe.
needed more money. Then you could have bribed her.
I don't know how to get money so far.
I don't know either. Who were you asked to prom? Oh, I would like to ask Polly to prom. I'm going to go for it. I know Miranda's been... I haven't really
Annoying.
spoken to... I can ask none of them.
Oh.
No. I didn't really talk to Scott and Vera much. Honestly, you were all over Damien.
But I really wasn't.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Polly, honestly. I'm doing it.
You do. I feel like.
Ask Polly to the prom. Look at us. We're a match made in Monster High School. Bettina, who are you asked to the prom?
I don't really know. Like, okay, in-game character has been all over Damien.
Oh, yes.
But I myself don't feel like I've been presented with enough of an option to choose anyone.
Right.
So, like, I honestly want to say fuck everyone.
Really? You can do that.
I can.
You
but
can do that.
also, isn't that not the point?
It's a secret ending.
Secret ending.
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
It's up to you.
Well,
I think you're going to
okay.
fight Damien either way.
Either way, I'm gonna fight Damien. So don't I wanna don't blah 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 blah.
What was that? I don't know what that was.
Don't I want to show off to Vera, who's gonna say
I
no?
don't, Fiona. After that last attempt, Vera is not going to go with you.
I'm gonna ask Polly as well then.
You little.
Hi.
Uh huh.
Don't. Fiona, oh my god. Don't ruin this for me. I finally pluck up my courage and asked my beloved to go to the Monster Prom with me. Fiona, hold my hand.
Oh my god, what if it picks me instead? No, it should pick you. Don't worry.
You know, my heart has been breaking.
Oh my god.
My heart has been breaking
Oh my
just reading the
God.
words. I can't even read this out, Fiona. Do it for me. Not so tauntingly.
Not a chance in the world, darling. It's not you. It's me. And by that I mean it's you.
Bye!
See ya!
Fiona, my heart hurts.
Oh my god, I'm so
Fiona, my
sorry.
heart.
I'm so sorry.
I
Zoe.
put my everything into.
It's okay. It's okay.
I did drugs with her, Fiona.
You thought you had a bond. No, Zoe, that's what drugs does to you. You know, you can't trust anything or anyone.
No way, Boo!
I just got an achievement called Epic Loser. Thanks, game.
Nice.
I couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Actually, I couldn't get a date for the rest of my life. Oh, come
That's
on!
really sad. Oh my gosh.
Some nights, alone in your bed, you wish
It just
sadness was
keeps
an
going
STD because then you wouldn't be getting so much of it.
Oh my god. That's really sad.
Let's do this!
Shit!
Wait!
Wait! What are you doing? Why are you asking people for a prom date, fuckface? We have a prom fight and prom night.
Oh wait, was that him asking me for a date?
Unless you're chickening out.
No.
Everyone, Fatina is a coward chicken.
I'm so confused right now. Was I meant to ask him on a date in order to fight? I'm very confused.
Cheep, cheep, cheep.
I will tear you
Even if
apart.
poorly imitating a chicken is far from a mature reaction, lots of people join Damien in mocking you. Fortunately, Principal Giant Spider appears and witnesses the situation.
A noisy mob imitating chickens and calling Fatina a chicken? As a responsible principal, I cannot stand for this. Chickens are not meant to be in a high school, but in a chicken farm. I'm sending Fatina to a chicken farm where she
I'm
belongs.
so confused.
And that's how you spend the rest of your youth on a chicken farm, learning how to be an outstanding chicken. Definitely not the best years of your life.
This made no sense.
So, out of 1,384 possible outcomes, we discovered 19. We got one secret ending, apparently. That was yours, I think, becoming a chicken. You're most likely to be tasty if eaten by other people. That's true. Polly is the least corporeal student.
Okay. I don't really get it.
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas present. She spent most of the time partying since there was almost no work because, you know, it was summer. Vera really built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into a lot of sketchy businesses. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who in the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin? Miranda got a job at being princess of her kingdom. Which, it was actually kind of her job already. Well, you surely don't see her complaining about it, at least. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and it was gone. Just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there was lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Okay. There's a couple of people pointing out that I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't think you get it, Fiona.
No, I don't. I thought the point of the game was so you could play, you know, the story you wanted. But no, you're meant to follow the one it gives you. Yeah?
Fiona, you don't get it. It's okay.
No, I don't get it. So explain it to me if I'm not getting it, right? Either way,
It's just bants, mate. It's just bants.
we got the game finished, or one game, a
Yes.
60-minute game that took 90 minutes.
Yes. Would you like to do a 45-minute game that takes an hour?
Not really, no.
I mean, we can't just end the stream here. I think we have to do another game.
We could do another one, but then speed through it.
I mean, we'll see. Do we just skip this? There's
Yes.
some cool photos, honestly.
It is, but also if you want to play another game
I
and
do,
fit it
yeah.
in, then do it quickly.
I would, yes, that would be good, actually. So,
You can't skip it.
skipped it. Unlocked. You've just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons.
Oh, great.
Dragon Heat. Right.
Nice.
How many of you are there?
2.
And we want a short game.
Yes, and we're gonna speed through it. It's gonna be speed dating in high school now.
Okay.
Go.
Spooky High School. Sweetest years of our lives.
Oh, you can just skip this, I think. Are you player 1?
Who are you, player 1?
I don't know. Let's be different this time. Let's be the ghost guy.
Okay. Doesn't have to be a guy.
Ghost Oz.
Okay.
I'm just gonna click the name. And they're gonna be they.
Nice.
Because it's a ghost.
Alright.
Then I guess I'll be the zombie.
Ryan.
No. We're going to be called...
Yeah.
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 There's no pun.
Sure.
And we had yet to
Yeah.
experience its ultimate challenge, Fiona. The Monster Prom.
There you go. You got to read it this time.
Yes, that was...
Can we just skip this?
I
now?
remember it clearly. Okay, fine, skip. We know all the people. It's
We
fine.
know this. We know it. It's okay.
Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever.
Do it.
All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. TM will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. This way, each
Yep.
of you...
Yep.
Which god do you pray to each night before sleeping?
I preach to all kinds of gods. I have this business where people pay me to deliver their prayers at night. I've even started to look for a Chinese factory to outsource the prayers. You should be reading this, Zoe.
Praying is for
Thank you.
fools. I took compromising pics of a god molesting a tree, and now I blackmail him for whatever I want. A lot more effective.
Okay.
Praying is kind of lame. I have a group text set up with some deities.
Yeah, I like that.
Down.
I like
Okay.
that. Now you.
Yeah, that one. It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead.
Okay.
It's time to be a real hero. Lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to the party of its life. We'll have so many hilarious misadventures that the sun will eventually become cooler.
Logic.
Global warming isn't real. I invented it, and now science is claiming authorship because science is a lame copycat with no original ideas. Nah, the world is doomed, but I'll start investing in ships and start a profitable business for the soon-to-be covered by water world.
Yes, that.
Okay. I will try and make the sun cooler.
Okay. You make the sun cooler, darling.
Yes. You find a genie in a bottle. You can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for? Infinite confetti. I don't ask for anything. I drink the genie from the bottle, and I can grant my own wishes.
Oh.
I wish for him to not be so cliched. Genie and wishes, so mainstream. A rainbow that you can eat.
Well, that's Zoe's one.
His friendship. Before asking for anything, you try and negotiate up to the 3 standard wishes.
I want to grant my own wishes,
Right.
but that probably backfire, so I'm going to negotiate.
Okay. I would like a friend.
Oh, you don't want to eat the rainbow?
Yeah. I'd just like a friend.
Alright.
Alright.
Oz, you up?
Alright. What am I doing? I'm gonna go to the library, you know?
That day, you spent some time on the library PCs, managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice.
Oh.
You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only plus 2 money.
Oh, shit.
Later, you see Vera cackling to herself in the hallway, which is whatever, but you might as well find out why. Just practicing my prom queen acceptance speech in my mind. It's not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course, and I really do consider the whole thing way beneath me. However, considering how much meaning other girls put on it, I can't risk some uppity bitch thinking she's better than I am. Plus, it's not bad branding either. I can see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories guaranteed to get you the win. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents.
Oh, nice.
Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win.
Sacrifice.
I still haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in the shop. The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual.
In the library, Zoe.
Why don't we ask the Coven? They're witches, they should know all about blood magic, or literally just search the internet, like literally that's what it's there for.
Witches. Witches are more fun. Let's make some friends with witches.
Of course, I knew those basic bitches would come in handy one day.
She's mean.
Actually, I really didn't. I always thought they were pretty useless, but I'm never mad to be proven wrong when it serves me. Using the skills you gain during the extra credit summoning seminar, you call forth the Coven.
What is it now?
Yay! This is great.
Is there some
Oh shit!
emergency?
I'm so sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Of course not. The world is the worst. Why would I ever want to save it? No, I just want to be prom queen, and I need some blood magic to guarantee my victory, and I figured you three could do something productive for once.
What do you mean for once? We're the ones constantly saving you from distraction. We're the ones who...
Yeah, whatever. Just tell me how to cheat my way into being prom queen. Or I'll start a rumour that you're just a mega swarm of bees in 3 people suits.
Why would that... Whatever. Here's what you need for the ritual.
The blood of a former prom queen, the tongue of a goat, and the earrings of an ancient goddess.
Goat!
Good luck getting those. Thanks. When I need your opinion, I'll ask for it.
You did ask.
And now you answered, so you can leave. In a puff of aggravated smoke, the coven disappears. Let's split up. You check the shop, I'll grab a goat and meet you in the bathrooms when you're done.
I don't want to buy these things.
Well, guess you're involved in some blood magic now. Sounds fun. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Sure.
That's you.
I'm gonna go to the gym, I guess,
Bruh. Lift some weights, bruh.
That day an
Always
epic dodgeball match takes
dodgeball.
place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. I gain charm. Later, I find Scott sitting on the bleachers, talking to himself. Victory's like a car. You just gotta chase it, and no, it's no use, bro. The big game's this weekend, and I'm the quarterback, so I gotta give a good pep talk. But well, I don't know how to pep talk, bro. I've got plenty of pep inside me, but how do I make it come out of my mouth? I've tried using words and different words, and even grunts and growls, but my teammates just look at me and feel confusion. So, do you think maybe you could help me talk my pep? Of course. I share my secret to an extra peppy talk. Here, wear my lucky underwear. My talk is always peppier with this around my nethers.
Yep, of course.
These seem a little small, but I trust you, bro, because you're my friend. Let's get these on. 3 hours later. Well, bro, these undies are really tight. Like, really, really, really tight. You notice Scott's voice has increased in pitch by an entire octave. How am I supposed to do sports if I can't breathe down there? I can hardly move my legs. I've heard of good ball control, but this is too much, bro. Too much. You have to take Scott to the hospital to get the lucky underwear surgically removed. Now you're really out of luck. You lose
Shit.
2 fun and 1 charm.
Shit.
Let's trade places!
Jeez.
Everybody choosing an object. Say your choice out loud.
Sock.
Boat.
Sock boat.
How likely it would be for people would think you were a wizard if you travel back in time to the Middle Ages with only the selected object.
Well, they've
I
got
mean, they
socks and
both
boats.
exist.
Yeah. So it depends. Would you take a steel boat, like a ship, and I would take, I don't know, machine-made fleece socks.
Start over. Think of a new object.
No, it doesn't work.
So
now we know
think
the
of a new
question.
object.
No, no, it
a
doesn't
shoe.
work. Doesn't no.
A shoe.
Shoes have existed in
Oh,
the Middle Ages
I
as
did it
well.
wrong. Spoon.
They've already got spoons.
Damn it.
More widely available than a fork.
A torch.
Like a flashlight?
No, like one
Torch?
you light with a match.
Oh.
They already have those? Just random.
Random.
Okay.
Sure.
Why'd you keep saying sure?
Sure. I'm gonna I'm gonna try and get back in Scott's good graces. Watching Vera eat is usually pretty disturbing. Her snakes eat at the same time she does. But at least it's usually quiet. This time, however, Scott's doing his best to change that.
Touchdown!
Go lefty! Gobble that mouse! No! Watch out for the wiggles coming up from the behind! Use that tongue! Go! Ugh, he does this every week or so whenever my snakes need a meal. He seems to think snake eating contests are a competitive sport. Also, I don't think he realizes that an actual snake eating contest would probably involve people eating snakes. I tried charging him for tickets to get him to stop, but he actually pays to do this. He keeps track of each snake's statistics on a little index card. He's even given them names. Go Sliver! Go Bendy! Go Sanchez! Go Snake! Those aren't their names. God, no matter how much he pays for the tickets, it isn't enough. Seems like a really tense situation. You resolve it in the only way you know how, by opening your mouth and yelling, "Snake, snake, snake, snake! Eat that food and stay awake!"
Nice.
That's the spirit. Get your head in the game, Sanchez. Do snakes have heads, or are they just neck and face? Whoa, check it out. Benny's been behind all season with a record low BMI. That's body mass index. The index is because I wrote this on an index card. But now she's hungry for victory. Let's go, Bendy. Swallow that glory. Snakes really do seem to enjoy having an audience. They're really hamming it up. Or should it be snaking it up? Your wild cheering motivates Bendy to really go all out. She tries to grab the mouse out of Lefty's jaws, but the two end up tearing it in half. My scalp. It'll take my snake charmer / hairdresser hours to get those organs out. Oh, major foul on Bendy there. She's going to be out for the rest of the season. Damn right she is. I'm having her muzzled. And her name is Spirulina.
Spirulina, okay.
By the time Vera's cleaned up the blood and run off, you've made plans to meet with Scott to watch the next match. Nice.
All right.
Alright.
Go to the shop and buy stuff for your blood ritual.
Yeah.
Show me that money.
Shouldn't you be out there trying to romance a classmate or something? Anyway, welcome.
Nah.
Okay, what do you need? What do you need? You need the...
Nothing that's here.
No.
Zoe.
What did you need? What's the thing you needed? You needed, like...
A goat's tongue.
She got the goat. What was the other thing you needed? Damn it, I've forgotten. Was it a corpse? Because you can buy a corpse.
I don't know if it was a corpse.
You can't just buy a corpse,
It was
though.
a corpse, Zoe.
She wanted blood. I mean, there's blood in the corpse, right?
Not in that corpse, no.
Okay, you don't want to waste your money.
I don't. But can I also not buy something?
You know... Fiona,
Where's
Fiona,
the price? Ah, there's the
you know what
price.
would have blood on it?
Yes, that's why I said we'll have to wait for that, Zoe.
Mm. Okay, very good.
So I guess I don't want
Yeah.
anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the X is there. Yes.
Stuff not good enough for you?
Yep.
Not cool. Let's trade places. Everybody chooses something bad. Say your
Oh.
choice out loud to the rest of the players.
Blood of a former prom queen, that was it.
Right, yeah. Choose something bad, Fiona.
Poo.
What?
Like, I could...
Pooh! I choose inequality.
That is pretty bad, Zoe. That is pretty bad.
Player order is decided based on how interesting it would be if the selected thing was a key component of a supervillain's plan in a movie. I wouldn't want to watch the movie where the plan was poo, and he just put poo on everything.
No. That would be pretty bad.
That would be pretty bad.
No,
That wouldn't be
but also
interesting. That would just be gross.
Inequality would be pretty bad as well.
Well, yes, but it would be a more interesting movie.
It would be a more interesting movie, probably. What does the chat think? Are we letting chat decide?
I think I win.
Yeah, you win.
I
You're
think
gonna
I win.
win everything, aren't you?
I am. We weren't evening.
Sure.
That's really getting on my nerves.
I'm gonna go to the gym again. That's where Scott will be, right?
Maybe?
An epic dodgeball match! The match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. Just happened to be hanging around near Scott. You know, not because you're like following him or anything. When
Are you
suddenly
being creepy?
a
Zoe?
rift opens in time and space. A handsome prince steps
Oh,
through,
not you again.
bedecked in otherworldly finery. He approaches Scott. Not this shit again.
Greetings, my love.
My beloved, I have quested across dimensions to see your face. Oh, well, here it is. Here's my face. It is more than just your face that I need, Scott the Great, tosser of balls. I also need your body. Luckily, I brought that with me too. But I do not desire to merely gaze upon your body, though that in itself is a pleasure. My kingdom, you see, is besieged by a foul dire harp, and only your muscles can save us. And once the loathsome beast is vanquished, perhaps we can find some other uses for that body of yours. Wink.
You winked at me.
Oh my god, you said wink out loud too? That's so cool! These two are getting along way too well. I need to slay that beast yourself before Scott and the prince spend any more time together. But how? Rally a swarm of extra-dimensional termites to devour the die harp spine, or sing so sweetly that the die harp kills itself out of jealousy. Before Scott or the prince can react, you charge through the portal to defeat the dire harp with the power of song. Square your shoulders, fill your lungs, and launch into a rousing rendition of Booty 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 Love That Booty by the Booty Brothers.
Nice.
The die harp being harp, it's severely unimpressed. It shatters you with a single power chord. You regain consciousness to find Scott rebuilding your body from scratch. Hey, you're back! That's awesome! I thought for sure you were dead when the die hop exploded you! Prince and I defeated the hop, by the way. It was super easy. Actually, the prince just told it to play dead, and it did, and then he gave it a treat, which is weird. But I think it's okay. Prince is super trustworthy. He said we should hang out more, and I think we will. Not only did you fail in your mission, but Scott put some of your body parts back in the wrong way. I lose bonus and creativity.
Oh no!
Scott hates me!
Oh no, Zoe!
Go to the shop!
Why?
I don't know. Would it be
I
there?
don't think I want to.
Okay.
I think I want to go outside.
Do it
and
tomorrow.
just
Yeah, do it.
sit
Yeah.
outside.
You start half-hour rave that goes full crazy!
Oh, only half an hour.
You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there's like 300
There's
people!
a lot of people who...
Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party! Again,
Oh,
plus 2 fun.
I'm fun person. I am fun.
You see Vera looking at her phone. She's obviously pissed, so you decide to go talk to her. Not another dick pic.
Ugh.
I mean, I know that's why what you got to expect when you look as stunning as I do all the time, but still, not fun of dick pics, not fun at all.
No.
When a guy's gonna learn, dicks are gross. Sending me a picture of your dick's not a treat for me. I'm not gonna frame it and put it on my wall. I'm gonna put it in a folder called Sad Losers, and then delete the folder, and then I'll probably set the phone on fire just in case. Hey, you're pretty unpleasant, right? Help me figure out what to say to this guy so he'll stop trying to make me look at his wiener.
I'll just send one of mine back. Yeah?
Sorry?
In game, Zoe.
Destroy his life, Photoshop all the pics onto a silly looking monster, make it the star of a weird kids show, and make millions with it. You make a joke out of him, become rich, and you own the copyrights to his dick.
Yeah?
So your solution to this is for me to make a career out of it?
Well, when you
do
put it like that.
realise you're basically making it so I'll have to spend the rest of my life depending on this fool's dick.
Well, when you say it like that.
And if I get lucky and he doesn't send me any more, I'd need to start asking for them.
Well.
I would be financially married to this dude's dick. Does that sound good to you, genius?
No.
Goodbye.
Be my guest. Go marry his dick yourself.
Ugh.
That definitely backfired. Next time let's try not to mix dicks and kids. Doesn't seem like a smart move.
That didn't even... Yep. Click.
Oh, weekend!
What's happening? Ooh, it's me.
Alright.
Alright.
Another weekend, another adventure. You're about to enter the swamps of despair in search of the destruction ruby when Scott stops you, probably for a much more urgent matter. Blah. Oh, I was just thinking about you and the time you were really good at dodgeball. Coach said, remember?
Not really.
All your classes kind of blur together and become repetitive after a while, but okay, sure. But hey, why not take the compliment? Well, I think people are like sports, you know? Because, well, sports are good and people are good, so if they're both good, then they must be the same.
Yeah.
Sure, right? Sure.
Yeah.
But all sports are different, so all people must be different, and some sports are better than others, so some people are better than others. And I like different sports, and I like different people, but there comes a time where you have to choose a sport and a person. You can't take two different sports to prom, or play in the major leagues of two different people. No wait, opposite of those. You figured. Also, it doesn't really make sense either way, so whatever. So, our friend, Pierre, what kind of sport do you think they would be? Coach says romance is the most intense of all sports, so this is very important. Pierre is the holy amalgamation of football, basketball, and baseball, known to the initiated as all ball. Please pick that one, please! I want Scott!
You are all ball.
All ball?
Yep, all ball.
I've heard of all ball! It's the ultimate sport! You can tell because it has all the balls! You can dodge the balls, kick the balls, hand the balls, foot the balls, basket the balls! If Pierre is all ball, then they must be the best at being a person too! I'm so glad you told me! I'm so surprised you've heard of all ball! You must be a great athlete! We should play sometime! Well, you're not sure about great athlete, but you are definitely a great friend. You're welcome, Pierre.
Oh yeah, Pierre.
You would make a balls joke, but you're way too classy for that. Balls. You know what? You get plus 3 fun for that. Everybody choose a movie. Minions.
Fast and Furious.
2 different directions there.
Yep.
How bizarre an action figure based on the selected movie would be. I think Minion figures exist,
they
but a
both
Fast
have
and the Furious
figures.
one would be pretty weird.
Would it?
Like having
mean,
a
I
doll of like
personally-
Vin Diesel and putting him
Well,
inside a car and
You
like
say
boom
that,
boom.
but I find the whole thing about Minions pretty insane myself.
You think those are more bizarre just on the very nature of what they are?
Yeah.
I can.
Why
I
the
yeah.
fuck What the fuck? How the fuck?
You know what? I kind of get your line of thought there.
Yeah?
Minions, just by their very existence, are inherently bizarre.
But the fact that people want to buy them, people go nuts for them. It is bizarre.
You
Yours
know
wins.
what? Yeah. I'm
I'm never.
I'm on your wavelength.
How many weeks have we got left?
Sure.
I don't know, but you want to get to the shop today, so I won't go to the library, right? I'm gonna
I don't want to go to
gym.
the shop, Zoe.
Okay. You want to get the tampon,
No, I
so
don't.
you can do the blood ritual.
No, I don't. I don't think I'm actually meant to be getting that. Am I?
You're helping Vera out because she's your date.
No.
She so is.
Ugh.
Dodgeball! At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team, but suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everybody's lives. The player bursts into tears and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him! I lose -5 mercy. a stat that might be useful in the sequel, but isn't now. And you gain +2 charm. After a fearsome battle, you find that you, Vera, and Scott are sole survivors of a bloody and terrible dodgeball match.
Ugh.
Damn, we the only ones alive? Shit, can't afford to lose. Don't want that on my academic resume. No, not losing! Losing's like not a good thing!
Wow, don't worry, Scott.
Oh god. Creepy tiger.
Losing is like winning, except it's losing.
I'm not sure if I should feel worried or relieved. Worried, Scott. Losing is bad. A loser Scott is a bad Scott. I don't want to be a bad Scott. And what we need is a fast way to turn this game around. It's time to unleash your sick acting skills. Pretend you've caught a disease to stop the match, or there's no way to win this dodgeball match unless we completely change the rules of dodgeball as we know them.
I don't think that would work, but okay.
I swiftly flee to the International Ministry of Sports and start a complex legal process. After an absurd whirlwind of legal action and bribery, I finally, drastically, change the rules of dodgeball.
Just in time for this game, eh?
You go back to high school, and the new rule set favours your team in an incomprehensible way. Scott, you focus on catching the blue flamingo to gain 50 more points. Gotcha! You two dance the tango so we can win this thing! Dance all the right moves that officially end the match, way ahead of the other team, who are still combing the hair of their team llama. Wow, well, I have no idea what just happened, but according to this rulebook, you won! Holy cow, kids! I didn't remember any of these rules. I guess my memory wasn't great!
Oh, Zoe. Oh, Zoe.
Don't worry, coach. Losing is like winning, except instead of winning, it's losing. That's great! Vera, and if you've learned that, it means I've won at the ancient sport of teaching! Who knew that subverting the rules of a sport was that easy? We live in a wonderful and twisted world. You end up reverting the rules back to how they were before, but boy was that fun! Creativity and fun!
Nice.
All right.
Buy a tampon, Fiona.
I don't think that's how it works, Zoe.
Buy the tampon.
Give me money.
It's there!
Can you not?
It's for the former prom queen's blood!
I guess I have
That's
to
what you
now.
need for
Yeah.
blood ritual!
This is disgusting.
You just got an achievement for that, thanks.
You're
That-
welcome.
I forever have the perv cheeve on my Steam account now.
Ah, you are a perv, obviously.
I'm always I didn't even get to read the text. You
Oh,
could have just skip right
sorry.
past that. It's fine.
I keep forgetting.
It's fine.
The shop has text.
Everybody chooses a food. Say your choice out loud. Okay.
Noodles.
You blindsided
I
me
like
with the noodles.
I like noodles, and I fancy noodles now.
Do drinks count as food? 'Cause I
No.
want to go with my staple chocolate milk.
No. Okay, yeah, I'll let you have that.
Chocolate milk. How funny it would be to give Pierre the nickname Oz the Cool.
Chocolate milk
Mm.
or Oz the cool noodle. I win.
I guess noodle. It does sound
I am
better.
a cool
The
noodle.
cool noodle. The cool noodle. Yeah,
Cool
fine.
noodle.
We're nearly at the end because we're doing a short game, Fiona.
All right.
Oz, go talk to Vera. Let her know that you've got her blood.
Oh wait, yeah, that one.
No, but Scott's there. Don't do it.
No, I'm have to.
Go to the witch coven. The
Why?
witches.
Why?
Because
Why?
they'll need the
Why?
blood for the
Oh,
ritual.
they will, won't they? Oh,
I don't know.
for fuck's sake.
You're enjoying your meal in peace when you hear the unmistakable sound of three throats clearing.
Yes, hello. As you know, it is customary for a benevolent witch coven to have as an ally a malevolent creature of some sort.
And since Liam has apparently decided he's too cool for us now, I mean, because of your incredible resume and good looks, we've decided to accept you on a trial basis as our supernatural companion for one adventure.
Oh, nice.
Adventure not to exceed 3 episodes or eclipse the main plot arc. As a consideration for your willing participation, we'll even allow you your choice of adventures. 3 episodes, you can knock out one of these adventures by the end of lunch, and it actually sounds fun. 2 options: stop the crime ghost who's been taking over children's bodies and using them to rob banks, or take on the greatest villain of all time, income inequality.
That is pretty important.
Crime ghost, inequality. Crime ghost, inequality. Crime ghost.
Overall, inequality is the bigger one to beat.
Crime ghost.
The crime ghost is one thing, whereas income equality is everyone.
Turns out income inequality is the name of a giant goblin made of money that's been terrorizing the city.
Oh, that is quite a big threat.
You attack it in the only way you know how. Stealing.
Oh.
It's working. All that money you stole was load-bearing. The goblin's going to collapse.
Oh, sorry.
That was totally your plan. You definitely weren't just stealing the money because you wanted money. Excellent. The day is saved once again thanks to the Coven and our faithful sidekick, fantastical sidekick Oz.
Woo!
Turns out the best way to defeat income inequality is by robbing from the rich and giving to yourself. You gain full money.
Nice.
Sure.
Vera's drinking her customary lunchtime scotch because you can drink whatever the hell you want at this school, but Scott's not making it easy for her.
Hey Vera, what you drinking?
Scotch. Why? Because it smells like a delicious forest fire and I'm curious what's it called. Scotch. Yes. No, that's what it's called. What? Scotch. Yes? No, I'm not saying your name. I'm saying the name of the drink I'm drinking. It's Scotch. It's mine? No, it's mine. Then why is it called Scotch? That's just what it's called. Oh, is it like an energy drink for Scots? I mean, it's like an energy drink for Scottish people. Hey, I'm a Scottish person. I'm as Scottish as it's possible for me to be. I am the most Scot. No. What would it take to get you to drop this issue? Scott's not going to drop it unless you do something. So I cut in and say, "You're right, Scott. That drink is your birthright. Chug, 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 chug."
Yeah.
You don't have to tell me 5 times. Bottoms up. No, what are you doing? Stop. Okay, I just drank the whole bottle anyway. You utter twit. That Scotch was brewed for King Tutankhamun himself. I had to have an adventuring archaeologist betrayed and murdered for that bottle. What? Sorry, could you say that again? I was blackout drunk for all your Scots I drank. You're impossible. I'm impossible! Hooray!
This is silly.
You drag Scott away to escape Vera's wrath. He spends the afternoon doing all your math homework for you. Turns out Scott's way smarter when he's blacked out. Nice!
Nice.
Me and Scott, Fiona.
Yay.
Everybody chooses an animal. Say your choice out loud.
Polar bear.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with shrew.
Okay. Press A.
Play orders decided how plausible it is that the selected animal has no soul at all. Shrews are very shrewd.
Where's the argument for the basis of a soul?
You're not
Should
supposed
we-
to think
should
that
we get
hard
into-
about it,
should we
Fiona.
get
You're not
into
supposed to think out that hard about it.
Well, Zoe, since we've both labelled actual real-life animals, which all supposedly have souls,
Right, you're
Then
again, this isn't the point.
I think we should go
Fiona,
random.
this isn't the point.
I think we should go random.
Okay,
Zoe.
fine, go
you have
random.
Control.
Jesus. Take it away, Oz.
All right.
All right.
Alright.
Where are you going?
Where
You
am I
find
going?
Vera. Where would she be? The bathrooms? Maybe the outside? I don't know. Somewhere. Class? The library? She'd be in the library because
Library
yeah,
again?
she'd be.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
where you saw
yeah.
her.
Whoa.
Hey there, cutie pie. That day, you spent some time on the library's PC sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money.
Am I a bad person?
It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, but who cares, and you gain +2 money.
Okay. What can I spend it on?
Without warning, Vera pulls you aside and hisses in your ear.
Ooh.
Oh my god, the stalker's back. Follow her pointed finger and see a guy dressed in a white toga and winged sandals facing away from you. He looks like a creep. He's been following me everywhere. He thinks I don't notice him checking me out in that mirrored shield he has, but I totally do. Ugh, such a chore being this beautiful all the time. How am I ever going to get rid of him? Threaten to feed a
Beautiful, but
damsel
an
to a sea
ugly
monster.
personality.
Or he looks Greek, why not bribe Zeus, the king of the gods?
Bit of a generalization.
I mean, he is. He's fighting a Gorgon with a mirrored shield.
Oh, touche. Thank you.
You buy a bunch of wine and hookers from Costco and burn them on a golden altar to Zeus. Clouds glow with unearthly light, thunder booms, a bolt of lightning crackles and strikes Vera's stalker. Ow! He screams. Fuck you, Dad! I wish you'd never turned into gold dust and pissed on my mum. Badly singed, the stalker limps away, shaking his fist at the sky.
That has been quite pleasing.
That has been quite pleasing.
Yeah, I don't need to do the voice, just go.
Hmm.
The ancient Greeks surely seem to have some odd ideas about how babies are made. You gain +2 fun and +1 smarts.
Nice.
Sure.
To the gym!
Keep
Dodgeball!
working out.
I just got an achievement, Dodgeball God, for doing Dodgeball all the
Nice.
time. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more. You valiantly go straight for the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist. You gain +10 righteousness! But this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that. And +2 charm! Scott catches up with you afterwards, panting with excitement. Hey bro, I was just thinking today about how much I like you and want to share all my favorite things with you. I thought about sharing my bones with you, but I don't remember where I buried any of them. Then I thought maybe we could go out peeing together, but peeing on each other's territory, I don't know, that could be wrong. And I don't know how to share the moon, or even where it is right now. So I guess that just leaves my 2 favorite things in the world, cheerleading and sports. And since you're not on the sports team, cheerleading it is! Let's cheer together, bro! What's that? You want to know what we're cheering for? Well, I thought I'd leave that up to you. What should we cheer, bro? We should cheer for the working class. Nothing will aid the rise of the proletariat like a hearty cheer. Or we should cheer for each other because friendship is the greatest sport of all.
Boo!
Yes! Yes! We cheer for each other's cheering, and our cheering will make each other's cheering more and more cheerful! Scott picks you up and tosses you in the air, but before you hit the ground, he's in your arms, ready for you to toss him. Toss me higher, bro! With
my
friendship,
God.
anything's possible. You toss Scott into the air, but somehow the force of your encouragement allows him to toss you again.
This is
You can
weird.
fly. You fly into space. You crash into the sun. The sun is no match for your love for each other. I can't tell whether this fire is my heart, is me getting burned up on the sun, or my love for you. I said that wrong, but whatever. It's probably both. You slingshot around the sun, traveling faster than the speed of light. You crashed into Earth 7 days ago, right before the opposing team scored a touchdown in last week's sports game. You obliterate the enemy quarterback. Ha yeah, cheerleading! Cheerleading indeed. And now you have an entire extra week to hang out with Scott, which won't be reflected in the game, you time-travelling cheater. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun.
Nice, well done. You're in time travelling games.
Yeah, Monster
That's
Prom
fun.
draws near. Oz. Who will you ask to prom?
Right, I think the obvious one is now, yeah?
Yeah.
If we're gonna have to pick the one that the game character is from.
Yeah.
Hi.
Ask Vera?
Boop.
Okay. I wonder who I'm going to go with, Fiona.
I
I'm going to go with
wonder.
Scott, because he's my bro!
Oh, he's your bro, man. Bro.
Yes.
Go. Go, bro.
All right.
Alright, bro.
Fiona,
Yes.
you finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. You're asking me to go to the prom with you.
Yeah. Yeah. What of it, bro?
Have you seen yourself in a mirror?
Nah, I'm a ghost.
Your face is a crime against humanity,
I know, but I know you like it.
and not one of the crimes against humanity I enjoy perpetrating.
Well, you will.
Bye.
Oh.
Loser.
Oh well.
Your failure made you so despised by society that you were exiled to the wilds, where you joined a pack of wolves. Still, you were so bad at social interaction that you also failed at getting a date for the wolf prom.
Oh no!
Sure.
I finally pluck up my courage and ask my beloved to go to the Monster Prom with me. Will we have a victory on this stream, Fiona?
Yes.
Will we finally
It will
have
be
a successful
yours.
Monster Prom?
Yes.
Okay. Prom? I don't know if this tingling is love or the 5 energy drinks I just drank, but this feels like the right thing to do, bro.
Bro.
Let's go to prom together. It was definitely the 5 energy drinks, but who cares?
We're the perfect team.
Prom night was rad. You danced all night, and most of Scott's dance moves were basically workouts, so you ended up utterly exhausted. It wasn't your idea of getting all sweaty with Scott, but you're officially getting closer. We did it, Fiona.
Well done.
Most diplomatic smile. Scott's quote: "Life is like sports. Both are things, And they have stuff in common.
Yeah,
For sports, Fiona.
Sports and
For
cheerleading.
sports.
And time traveling.
I'm so sorry about your love life, but at least you have me.
It's okay. Thank you, Zoe. I'm glad I have you.
There we go.
Nice.
Excellent. Those 3 weeks were maybe the
we-
most epic and
we-
absurd
yeah,
weeks of our lives.
got
After
this.
Monster Prom, we kept on the and you know what? As it always does, life happened and it was wonderful. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place, but you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her little bitch. Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He has written a book about it. During these 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start! Monster Prom.
Woo! Nice. Skip.
Cool.
Nice.
Everybody, that was Monster Prom. With
We
me
finished only
and
10 minutes
Fiona.
late.
We went a little bit over, but we
Oh,
managed to get 2
yeah.
games in, and we managed to get a date at the end of it.
You did. I
I
didn't.
did.
I died
I did.
lonely.
But honestly, Fiona, of all the monsters, what I really like is... no, wait, let's start that again. Let's do that again. So you know how monsters go... You know how the ghost goes, boo? The only boo I want is you, boo.
Thanks, Boo.
That's the...
Thanks, Boo.
That's the phrase.
Thank you for
You're
joining us
desperate for
this
tea.
month.
Go make tea. I'll read out all
I'm
the
not,
messages.
I'm desperate for a pee.
You're
That's
desperate
it.
for a piss. Okay,
I'll be
thanks.
back, baby.
Fiona will go piss. And I will read out all your lovely messages. Thank you. Okay, so we currently have tip viewers, I just saw. We had 717 viewers. That's amazing. That's filled me with hope. But as for the rest of you lovely messages and viewers and everything, let's see what's going on. Where are we? When did we start? We started at 2 hours ago, was it roughly? Scofa gifted a sub to Zoe Protech. Congratulations, you. Thank you for the bit from Zakaranda. Webbin resub for 29 months. Acrophobic Squid there. What do you call a pun-loving pig with tusks and a place you dock sea vessels? A harbour. Yep. Mark Kane TBD has resubbed for 17 months. Thank you for the bits from Varkill, I think that says. Neo Cream has subscribed to Twitch Prime. Scofer donated to say giraffe noises. Josh Davidson 96 has subscribed to Twitch Prime. Flayin has subscribed for 17 months. Gwen has subscribed, and IDMW80 has resubbed for 13 months. And Will Dibble has subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. You've all been amazing. I've all been Zoe, except for the part that was Fiona. Thanks for watching. You're great. And stuff. Good. Awkwardly have to do 5 minutes of ads, which I forgot. So I'll just sit here saying nothing for 5 minutes. Couldn't resist, I had to say something. Okay, I'm done now. It's me again. I'm here. Gone again. Hi, just thought I'd pop in to ask if you guys want to see some more A Way Out next week, or if you want me to move on to a different game. We'll see how that goes. I do want to finish A Way Out if possible, but if you guys just want more fresh, new, exciting stuff like Monster Prom, then let me know.
Love you, bye.
What? What did you say? We're ending it, Fiona, yes, typically. It's up to you. No, we haven't done the outro yet.
Hello again.
Hey, Fiona.
Hey, Zoe.
If you could be any monster, what would you be?
Any monster. Well, dragon's too far out.
Dragon counts.
Yeah, but I don't think I really want to be a dragon, constantly hunted by mankind for another goal. I have to kill people to get it. Because they won't give it over willingly,
Okay.
Probably not a vampire. Werewolf, too itchy. That's a hard question. That's a loaded question when you get right down to it. About what monster you could really be. You know? Zoe?
Typically,
Can
the
I-
answer is one word.
Can I be a sentient polar bear?
You can be a sentient polar bear.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll do that. Thanks. I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
die to global warming.
Very good.
Woo!
Truly, the greatest monster is man.
Yes. So I'm already on. So thanks. Yeah.
So we have
so
2
we're-
minutes of ads,
we're gonna
Fiona.
leave it
just
on that
thought
note.
I'd-
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, so that's why we're just chatting shit about what kind of monster would be.
Yeah. If you could have one thing in the world, what would it be?
One thing I haven't got already?
If you could have one thing, what is it?
Like, as in one thing and no other thing?
If there was
As
one
in the
thing,
world?
what's the thing?
This is difficult.
If there was,
So-
if one thing is, well,
You with Zoe, yes.
if one thing happened, the thing is
No.
snow. Very
There
good.
we go.
Nice.
Thanks, Zoe.
Excellent. That's great. Glad we cleared that one up.
It's funny when you watch the ad timer ticking down slowly and you're like, oh shit, I've got to fill the space. What the fuck am I going to fill it with? But then when you start talking about it and you just start rambling, the time fills itself. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're just chatting shit.
Speaking of chatting shit, as you say, I said a lot of swear words
You
today.
did say a lot of
I
swear
was
words
very much
today.
out of my comfort zone with this game,
You did not
but
seem
I
like
hope
it.
people still enjoyed it regardless.
I'm sure they
It did have a bunch of topics that I did not know were in the game, like packs of cocaine and shit.
Yes, that
but-
surprised me too, thinking
Yeah.
it would be just a nice,
And the tampon.
silly game.
It went a little bit
it went
in a
weird.
direction I wasn't quite expecting, but I
Yeah.
embraced it instead of getting anxious about it. I just decided to embrace it this time, and I hope that was okay.
It was good. It
Yeah.
was good. See, Gumdrop McGubbins, it was great.
Nice, that's good. Okay.
Yep, only a minute left, guys. A whole minute.
You know what? I remember way back in, I think it was like 2014 or something, people wanted me to swear on like the Jingle Jam for like the first
Because
time.
it was novelty.
Yeah, and the one that they came up with, the one that we did was Monkey Slut.
Yes, I remember that.
Yes.
Monkey slut. Oh, monkey
course.
Slut. You said it without issue there.
Yes.
No qualms.
Yes.
We're well into it.
It's pronounced Quims, Fiona.
No, it's not. Zoe. Quim is something completely different. Zoe.
I believe it's pronounced Queef.
No. No, it's not Zoe. Although I think that also has another meaning.
We have 10 seconds left of ads.
We do.
Do you want to count
So-
us down, Fiona? That'd
No,
be
I
exciting.
just want to say good night, guys. See you tomorrow for Skyrim, and au revoir.
You can catch Fiona on the channel that isn't this one, zoe.com/twitch.tv/ZoeProshack. She'll be streaming Skyrim from 8 o'clock until 9 minutes past 10. Also, I am Zoe, and you can catch me on twitch.tv/ZoeProshack, but not at the aforementioned time because that's specifically a Fiona stream. Furthermore, I would like to just say to all of my fans, you are my fans. Well done. And I will turn off the stream now.
Good night.
Bye.